Good evening, everyone. How are you guys? I hope you've been doing well. Happy Friday. Also, let me see real quick. Ollie number 2, congrats for redeeming first. Reaper, hello. Thank you for redeeming second. Hope you've been doing well. It is the end of the week again. Who would have thought? It's the end of the week again, and here we are. Anyways, so as you might have known, today we are we are doing the second episode of our podcast Beyond the Model. And I guess you might already can tell from the setup, my friend Kaleth is going to be my guest today. We're currently muted on the Discord, so we can.
All right.
Because Kaleth is also okay.
Ollie's doing his thing for a little bit. We'll meet up in whenever he's done. I don't actually know.
Hold on, let me see.
But
yeah, hello.
We're doing a little bit of an interview. Oh my god, he's alive!
I was just doing my intro, and then all of a sudden hit your voice. Because the second I said like. The second I said like today's guest is Kaleth, and immediately I hear him talking, and I was like, oh, there he is.
Oh yes. Let's see. I have you on desktop. I want to switch you to my Discord audio.
But welcome everyone.
I can ignore the rest of my things. There we go. But yes, welcome everyone.
Is this model a PNG? Yes. Kaleth is a
I am. I'm just a little bitch. I'm just a little fucking chud.
Kaleth is still a PNG tuber, so in this case, it's just on my side, it's just a PNG of him. But I'm assuming if
yeah, Ollie, you know, on my side, it's not much different of you, but. So to me, you are the PNG. You know, to me, you are the broke one.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, it's like you know, like the women who are like, I can't be with a poor boy. To you, to them, the rich man, you are the poor boy.
Speaking of,
all right.
Did you get
join my chat, Ollie?
Did you wait? Let me see.
I gave you a link.
Oh, in the Discord, okay.
Yeah, I gave you a link to be able to. So you don't have to knock me up. You can go straight in. No pause.
Wait, let me see real quick.
I'm eating tacos, by the way, chat. That's like unimportant to this, but I have food.
Yeah, I joined the call and he was like, I still have to eat. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, see, Grin understands.
Oh, he understands? Okay.
Grin, get yourself some goddamn tacos when you get out of work, please. They're delicious.
There we go. Also, Alpha, congrats for redeeming third. How are you? Hope you've been doing well. Let's see. I think the shared chat is now fixed. Yeah.
I mean, not really.
It isn't?
It's fixed now. I just had to do the thing.
Okay.
Hello, Donnie. Hello, Tash. Welcome.
Hello. Also, Cyber, hello.
God, Grin's getting Taco Bell. That's not Hispanic food at all, Grin.
Let's see.
Oh, God, no.
How y'all doing? I'm doing good. We're doing great,
music
chat.
In the background. That's gonna keep rolling. Y'all are gonna have to listen to my fucking playlist.
Oh, that's fine.
It's my playlist or nothing.
I have as well. I have as well, like jazz podcast music on my side.
Oh shit! Should I get jazz podcast music?
That could be fun, yeah. Yeah.
I have not that. I have very much not that. Let's fix that. You both are stinky. Well, Donnie. You are too.
Ah, yes.
You're also a stinky girl. I'm sorry.
Can someone real quick confirm if the background audio on my side is not too loud? Because I did.
Oh no, it's terrible.
I was talking to chat, Kaleth.
I was someone.
Let's see, because I from my case I have my own playlist going on, but for chat there's like their own music basically. It's not bad.
Oh God, why do you do this to them?
Okay, it might be lower. Okay, let me just.
Why do you do this to them?
Hey, it's better to have them to have like something in the background than a silent.
I just give them copyrighted music. Y'all have my love, chat. I would never abandon you.
Okay, yeah.
Nah, you're clean. Nah.
But how is
All right,
everyone doing?
Yeah, God. So I'll fucking pause my Spotify and go to my regular desktop audio shit. I split my audio for nothing.
Oh,
Actually, no,
damn.
I'm gonna keep it split.
Okay, I did dial my music a little lower, so it should be fine. Also, Ink, hello. Came here to say hi. Well, I hope you're doing well, Ink.
Oh my. Oh fuck, where's my YouTube?
I was doing okay till Kaleth. Oh no.
I'm sorry. What?
Oh, Donnie.
My God, Donnie, you.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine. And you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
You know what you
Chat,
I don't think this is my fucking issue.
Did you hear that, Ink? The redeem, because they like played like an audio on my side. Oh, okay, it works. Yes, it worked. Okay.
Oh my God, I'm going to. Fine. Okay, that worked too. I don't know why the fuck it's like this. It says it's capturing Twitch. It's not capturing Twitch. It's capturing my smooth jazz now.
Ah, okay.
Do we have smooth jazz? I can't fucking. I don't know. I hope so.
Surely there's a playlist, right? Or maybe Spotify.
I mean, I have smooth jazz going on in the background now, but like, I have to ask.
You have to ask.
I have to ask. I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
I don't fucking know. Yeah, I know you didn't do anything. You didn't shower. Holy fuck. Damn. Disgusting.
Okay.
I'm just gonna assume it works, considering the audio is playing on the thing. It's noir jazz though, so everything is sad.
Oh.
I think that's better. That fits my vibe better.
Yeah.
But
okay.
You know what? You know what, Donnie?
What's up?
Yeah, you know not to say it. You know not to say it. Anyway, have a good look. All right. So, hi, Ollie.
Hi, Kaleth.
I know we've only recently met. You know, we're just a couple of dudes.
Yes.
But would you like to introduce me to your lovely chat? They look so hot over there.
Well, of course.
All chatty and everything.
Well, chats. My lovely guest today on episode 2 of my podcast is Kaleth. Kaleth is...
It's episode 2? I thought it was episode 3.
No, it's episode 2. It's episode 2. Mona was our first guest, and then you are gonna be my second guest today.
Oh my. I didn't even... God. The sloppy seconds, wow. I'm gonna cry.
The sloppy seconds.
All right.
Okay, so
what are we doing today? Give us a little explanation here.
Yes. So for those who are not aware, like how the podcast is gonna go, basically, I have my list of general questions I like to ask my guests to generally just get to know them a bit more and like why they fell in love with the world of VTubing and why they decided to become one as well, basically. The general questions are mostly, getting to know the VTuber, the creative process and style, a little bit behind the scenes even. Also a bit more focused towards the community and connections. Kaleth has seen the questions because, it's better that...
I don't remember them.
Do you have the sheet maybe next to you, or are you just like...
I don't, but I think that's better that I just like am totally unaware.
Okay, sure.
Because, same questions every time.
Yeah,
Reaper. I'm gonna assume yes.
Yeah, that's the thing, Reaper. I think because the thing is, it's
it's kind of like the Jimmy Fallon show. They ask the same shit every time, but it gets dumber with every episode.
It is, but that's the point. Also, like I have my general list of questions, of course, But if you guys happen to have like a question in between, it doesn't have to be towards the end or whatever. Like,
oh yeah, y'all can ask me anything.
you can just ask
anything.
if there's a question you like to ask either me or Kaleth throughout the podcast, even if it's on or off topic. Like, we're here to answer as much as we can. But if that wouldn't be the case, I just have my general list I like to ask my guests, because also for me it could be interesting to get to know more about them. How did you do the glow?
How did you do on the glow in my hand? Okay, so
the glow in your hand?
what I did was I made a layer, and then I drew like a very simple design, and then I mirrored it,
Mm-hmm.
and then I did a little underglow under that with just a little bit of red,
Mm-hmm.
and I lowered the opacity on that shit, and then I made a different one where it's a little more, and I slapped it in a Fuji, and so I did that.
Ah, right.
I'm so cool.
You really are.
No. Not at all. Also, thank you for the redeem, Ryu. How you doing, man?
Yes. So, yeah, that's kind of the plan right now. So with that,
we're like,
yeah,
we're doing very like peak second monitor content. Like I told Grin, like that's what I would recommend for y'all. Is like slap on a game, have us kind of like a little bit in the background. You'll do fine.
Right.
That's that good shit.
Basically, like having us as a background audio, basically going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Doing well. How about me? We're all doing good. I think. I hope. Right.
I'm doing good. I'm glad that there's another
doing
podcast
fine.
again. Getting to have like a little chit chat with one of my VTuber friends. It's all good and fun.
No way. This stream is good bedtime. Dude, all of my streams are good bedtime noise. Holy fuck. Do you know how many people fall asleep in my chat? Like, actually,
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I mean, I'm sure
That's
you're
like all of
aware
my
of it, but you really do have like a soothing
Yes.
voice. Just like I think if you would ask to do like bedtime stories, like people would fall asleep in like 5 minutes.
Thank you for following me. But oh my god, I got 2 of them. I'm gonna grab both of you. Hello there. Thank you for following Rito and Rebirth. Thank you.
Yes, nice.
I grab people. I need one more in them at 250. I'm gonna grab another person by the
Oh.
neck. Wait a minute. Pause.
I also need one more to get that to 90. Believe it or not.
Pause. My voice is familiar. Oh my.
Just tweeting
hi. Yay! I
Is-
got another one.
Nice, congrats.
Thank you for following Alpha. Thank you. Thank you. You're so sweet.
There you go.
My voice may be familiar, but I haven't done anything crazy. I'm not trying to like gaslight at all. Kaleth is my only socials.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's something that y'all can have for free. I have no other socials. I have socials obviously throughout my life that I've like used, but I've never shown any part of myself. So my VTuber socials are ironically the thing that I have shown more of my actual like everything. So like voice, my hands, people like my hands,
Mm-hmm.
and a little more than that. But I really haven't had any other socials where I've done stuff. Maybe
Okay.
something bad memories. Oh my, I'm so sorry. I hope I can change that for you.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Yes. Oh my. Veiny strong hands, indeed.
I have seen the pics, yeah. You've
I've
really been
on
working
my
out,
gym
haven't
arc,
you?
see. Yeah, I decided to do that like a year ago.
Ah, okay. Has the training improved already that much, or?
Oh yeah. No, you get really like incredibly let's see. You get incredible gains very quickly if you're dedicated for like the first year.
Oh, interesting.
Well, Kaleth, your voice is familiar with my ex-boyfriends. Oh no!
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Oh
no.
Well,
I promise I won't treat you badly.
I will say I was kind of like, I thought his answer was gonna be
surprising. That I don't know. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry. Kaleth, stop speaking. No, we like men. We like women. We like all people here. So don't you worry about that. You're in.
It's
good
all
hands.
just good and fun. Yes.
Kaleth, use tits. I'm not. I can't do that. I
Would
wish,
you?
man.
Actually, I'm curious.
I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna as soon as I can.
I was gonna say, like, once you have like your like fully rigged model, are you gonna also add the throwing system?
I'm gonna add everything.
Oh,
I'm gonna add it
nice.
all, man.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, exactly. I treat you badly if you want me to. That's pretty much like the best way to describe me in bed. Pause.
Okay.
Wait, we shouldn't say that.
Well,
We'll move on.
we'll move on.
Move
Okay. I think we can. I don't know if people are not familiar with either one of us, but if you want, we can either already jump into the questions, or do you want to do like maybe just a general introduction of both of us?
I can do a little introduction if you wish.
Oh, sure.
So I'm Kaleth. Hi. Some of y'all know me, some of y'all don't. I'm a Dragon PNG/VTuber. I do a lot of shorts content when I can. I've been a little bit lazy with my editing. But other than that, I do my best.
That's what counts.
My hydrate is another VTuber's hydrate. I stole it from him. I asked him, and he gave it to me nicely.
Oh yes, I know.
Yum, 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 yum. He's subjected to domestic violence. I'm so sorry. We do not approve of any kind of violence, mistreatment, or anything like that. If you're anything about that, you can fuck off and die.
Oh.
So anyway, and yeah, and then I also do ASMR. So if you like my voice and you want to listen to me, God, I really am not shaking the fuck.
Are you?
If you want to listen to my yandere audio. Because that's all I do. You can do that.
Okay, nice.
I promise. I'm not a bad person.
Oh.
I
think it's just an interest that you have, no?
Yeah, kinda. I like voice acting, and it's something that's like it's quite easy. It's quite fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Since I stole the hydration to turn your channel points, no, I already had water. That's also a thing. I'm incredibly bad at drinking water, so on stream is when I drink most of my water throughout the week.
And how many times a week do you stream?
I stream 3 times a week now.
So basically 3 days a week you drink water.
Yes, 3 days exactly. That's why I increased it because I drink water.
Okay.
So I do Friday streams, or I usually do games. I do collabs on Sundays, and then on Tuesdays I do art. And on
Nice.
art is when I draw my model, which I can put up in a handy dandy format. I am gonna stretch a little bit, but I'm gonna do this first because I can. Where the fuck did I put it? Shit. Now I have to find it. Y'all can get this. Fuck, I don't know which one is which. Wait. Fuck it. I'll just be. Yeah, I'll show. No, wait. I have another one. I'll show this one because this is the actual like thing, and then y'all can. Here's my. Oh fuck. Why is this so big? I've been asked that question before. Where the fuck?
Oh, you're showing something. Okay, gotcha.
I am. God, this is taking forever.
I mean,
it's to make it smaller.
It's quite a drawing, I will say.
It's massive. It's genuinely massive, so I have to make it smaller. Here you go. Here's my little Dakimakura of myself. So y'all can see how the model is gonna look. It's nice. I have to make it really small for this. I'm sorry.
I do have a question about the design, because I definitely see like an evolved version. Because I think one thing that I noticed, it's definitely you have like the dragon aesthetic, but from the looks of like the design you still currently have going on, it's more so more human than dragon. And
yes, so that's for a couple of reasons. One, I'm not a furry or a scaly, so I can't do that. I don't blame God. I don't criticize or anything anyone for like being into that. I'm just personally not. So
Mhm.
I go in for the more human. But it's also because I don't know how to draw a dragon per se,
Ah, okay.
so it
That's
would look
understandable.
worse. It feels like Dragon Ball, exactly. All right, now I'm gonna do a little bit of stretchies.
Is it just me or is Ollie's head at 2 more head sizes to his tall? Honestly, that's a good question. I mean, it is a fancy head, I will say, but I do think if you remove, if I like, wait, I can show you even.
Oh yeah,
If
dude.
I
If you remove all
if
these
if I
hats,
remove my
he's
hats, I'm just 2 times smaller for some
yeah.
reason.
I guess I can do this too if y'all want to see my hands, because when I've been talking about this.
Like I think.
Yeah, y'all can keep talking. I'm doing something right here.
Okay. But I think if I
I'm cooking.
remove my head, you can see how well. I feel like definitely feels. How do I say this? Like bald, exposed, without my head. The
You're a
signature
little bald.
hat.
You're a bald little guy.
I am, unfortunately. Well, I did.
Unfortunately, he's a bald little guy.
I did say that I don't. I didn't really think about it, but I don't have like a ball toggle on my model, unfortunately.
Here you go. Here's my hand. If y'all want to see that, chat. It's just a little hand. It's got some veins on it because I was at the gym at the time. We'll keep that by Ollie.
Ollie is just a small little chill guy. Exactly, Reaper. Just a chill little guy, you know.
My hand's gonna be a little bigger, but that's fine. Nobody's complained about that. We'll put your Fuji so that it actually looks correct. There we go.
Nice.
Taj is licking my hand. I hope that's not the only thing you lick. Pause.
Okay, moving on.
Tasty hand. Yeah.
So, let me just dive into one of the questions that I have. So,
yeah, of course. Yes. So let's get into the questions. Holy fuck. I've really just been rambling.
No, it's fine. I think it's definitely interesting to not only talk about like the questions, but just have like general things to talk about. You know, that's also fun to do.
Taj just already used that line, by the way, chat. She's reusing lines now. Holy fuck. That's it.
Ollie, you knew it was.
I said yes to that.
A little bit like honestly, I shouldn't expect a cyber.
Yeah.
Exactly. But you know what? I'm glad that
I did
it
warn.
is.
Okay, I warned, by the way.
You warned?
I warned. I pre-warned. I'm just saying.
You did.
Yeah. Oh god, we have ads at the same time. Oh fuck, that's bad.
That's right.
We can't have ads at the same time, Ollie.
Oh. I can't help it.
Anyway. Good day, Doba.
Let's see. Are ads still going or?
You have to be creative now. Yeah, holy okay. If you're gonna give compliments, I guess this is I'll give y'all some free info. If you're gonna give compliments, make sure to never give the same amount of compliments like all the time, because that shit's gonna get stale fast. You gotta invent new shit.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Yeah. It's important, okay? Like you fucking feel like someone's reusing the same lines. Eventually it's gonna get boring.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're gonna I don't know. It's just not gonna hit as hard.
That's true. I'd say yeah.
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 Like if you got someone coming up to you every day and saying like "Hi, beautiful," like eventually you're just gonna be like, "Yeah, he's gonna say the fucking line again."
Oh, that will get it.
Hey, mamacita, no.
Mamacita. Oh my god.
Oh god. Okay, well, I have this going on now. That's fine.
Okay.
That's okay. All right. So what the fuck? Oh, I don't need to have that. All right. So, what is question number 1? We got a long fucking list of questions here.
Yes. For those who've been here last time, there are basically 4 categories with like a couple of questions, but I did add it in case people don't necessarily have like questions going on they want to bring up. I do added a segment for like me and the guests for like optional questions to ask, but those are optional, of course. But I'm just gonna go through the questions that I asked my previous guest, Mona Mouse. So let's first get to know each other a bit more. Well, in this case, each other more. So, what first inspired you to become a VTuber?
Zikos.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I
I
had.
didn't know about VTubers until Zico. Don't look at my screen.
I'm definitely not. I'm definitely need. I definitely need.
No.
locked.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You don't need to. You don't need to do that.
Nah,
Don't worry
I'm
about that.
Chat. I'm sure Kaleth is nothing doing anything weird, right?
No. I would never do anything weird. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
But
No.
But it's interesting to.
But no, it was Zico's.
Yeah.
It was very, very, very. I think very late 2024.
Mm-hmm.
So like December.
Mm-hmm.
Was when I okay. So I got introduced to VTubing in. God, when did I get introduced to VTubing?
Was it?
I have to think about this because okay, I got introduced to VTubing through it was late 2024 when I got introduced to VTubing through Zikos. Zikos is another VTuber who makes a lot of tutorials and stuff on it.
Yes.
I wasn't really paying attention to it at the time, until sort of Christmas and New Year's was over actually, when I decided that I wanted to do something new. And for some reason, I just remember being very inspired by the fact that you could have such a large impact by only someone's like thoughts and takes on things while sharing the content that they had made. And that's kind of what he did.
Yeah.
Right, he had takes on VTubing and the entire scene, and then he'd also made this content that was very, very, to me at the time, very new, very uplifting, and very interesting. And I didn't do a lot with it for a while, until about a year and 13 days ago. Do you know why I know that, chat? Because I missed my fucking birthday.
He had to remind his community like, oh damn, I forgot my own anniversary.
Yeah,
well,
I had a birthday.
So yeah, if you didn't know,
I missed that.
Kaleth has
My 1
been
year
streaming for a
was-
year and like a couple of days now.
Yes, I've been streaming for a year and almost 2 weeks. So
I mean, that's
we don't talk about that. Dova knew before I did. I didn't even realize it until you said it. No. I'm gonna be so real. I would not have realized. So Dove is the unofficial hero of this story, basically, is what I'm saying. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known. But so I did that, and then I got just very inspired, and I started looking into VTubing and VTubing clips and creators and the bigger VTubers, and it was all very interesting to me. I hadn't discovered the dark side of VTubing yet, which is like all the scandals and shit. We can talk about those.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about that. That's,
No.
that's for other things.
We're gonna avoid those topics today. It's only gonna be good
Of
fights.
Of course, yes. But yeah, no, that's how I got into VTubing. I don't know if you want like a deeper.
No. That's
philosophical take
a
on
great answer, honestly, because I can understand, considering how well 90% of us know about Zikos. May I ask though? You got introduced to VTubing through Zikos. Was this like through general tutorial stuff, or was this perhaps one of more like general when he was talking about like some explanation?
Oh, you're not gonna like this.
Oh.
It was YouTube Shorts.
Oh, YouTube Shorts. Okay.
I'm a little fucking chud, okay? I scroll YouTube Shorts for hours, all right?
Oh no, that's fine.
I may look like I work out, chat, and I do, but the rest of the time I'm just a little fucking chud goblin.
Can I say that's funny that you say it, because you happen to get introduced to Zikus through YouTube Shorts. Because okay, this is also something that I didn't mention in the beginning. Basically, the questions that are asked here are both going to be answered by the guest and the host. So you also get like an answer from me and Kayla. So
how did you meet your boy then? I assume you also
got
into VTubing through Zikos, didn't you?
Yeah, the thing is, I did get introduced to Zikos, but he wasn't technically he wasn't the one that like generally got me introduced to VTubing. It was probably a year or two, even before that, when I first heard about Zikos, that I already was like into like the whole VTubing stuff. But
Crazy.
yeah, now that you say through YouTube Shorts, it just so happened when I was also doom scrolling through like YouTube Shorts.
YouTube Shorts. Fuck yeah, bro.
Doom scrolling
Alright,
through
cool.
YouTube Shorts. Yeah.
So what we're saying, chat, is that even though we may look cool and goofy and shit, we're just idiots. We're bumbling idiots. Fucking walking around looking at YouTube Shorts all day. That's how we
Well,
get
there
into
you
our
go.
things. So what I'm saying, chat, is keep doom scrolling, keep looking at YouTube Shorts, and eventually you'll become not successful and not rich like us.
Well,
There you go.
there you go. But
Yeah.
the first VTuber who, well, basically is also my Oshi right now, Amelie. She was if you are familiar with her.
I am familiar with her.
Yes.
She was also one of the like VTubers I got into through that.
But she was generally like the
Says
first.
the male Centrea. You shut the fuck
The
up.
male Centrea. I can't.
You shut the fuck up.
The male Centrea. That's a good one.
Oh my lord, dude, bro's been getting into VTubers.
Oh,
I love it.
that's nice. But yeah, Amelie was the first VTuber that really, well, I got familiar with, and then through there, I got also like Sayu, Porcelain Maid, and then like like the Dovevs, Centrea, and all those big VTubers basically. And the thing is,
see, I'm on the slightly like hornier side of VTubing now. I die. Fuck.
The thing is, when so basically I was like familiar with like VTubing for like maybe 2 years already, but then at some point I noticed that like I do enjoy like being social with like throughout the day, but like it would mostly happen with like during work hours, but then afterwards it's just like zero. Like maybe watch of course YouTube, but then like sandbox games, but then I'm like I really miss the socializing and like having fun times with other people basically. And I was finding something new that allowed me to keep creating with like the art stuff, and also like I said, with like the staying social and like playing games and all that stuff together. And then I was like, why don't I just become a VTuber? So and well, in that process of like doing the whole, because listen, I did a whole research just that like just to have like a more general understanding, like a, I wouldn't say the best, but like a really good thought out way to start out as a VTuber. And well, it just so happened that Zikos was also really the one that stood out with like all the content to really understand like, oh, okay, like this and this. So yeah, that's
see that's where we differ. I took only one piece of advice from Zikos, which is start now.
That's also a good advice, I would say. Just to start out, but of course it depends how you want to start out.
I think it was good for me because like he gives there is a very good piece of advice. Just do it. You do not need a model or anything. I mean, look at me. I'm a fucking shining example here.
Yeah, that's also that's a good point. I think you don't need, I did talk about it last time. You don't need, well, of course, if you want to do that, I mean, no one's stopping you, but like if you want to do it, it depends how you want to do it. If you want to become a VTuber, if it's like more business related with like the whole agency stuff, or do you just want to do it like a hobby, like I guess you and me do it in this case, then you don't need all that like expensive stuff. Of course, if you do it yourself, yeah.
Agency VTubers generally, you're basically never just becoming an agency VTuber. If you want to do that, you're gonna have to put in some goddamn work and probably be a VTuber beforehand.
True. But again, it just depends, I guess, on like why or what kind of VTuber do you want to become, basically.
Yes, and how much free time you have. That's also important. Like, I would say if you love being a VTuber, like you love the things, but you just don't have a lot of time, I would never recommend you stream. I'd recommend you edit videos.
Yeah, I think, well, I guess I can already say this. Like, I think one thing that helped me out a bit before, like, of course, pressing like the live button for the first time. Practice, like with pre-recordings. I think I remember doing like pre-recordings of like maybe 3 to 4 hours of just playing games and basically talking to myself. Well, I'm doing that 24/7
Yeah.
nonetheless, but it's just to get like a better understanding of like how it would actually go. Because I feel like if I just did not do the practice, there was a high chance I would either stay quiet. Well, stay quiet a lot, but just I think I would perform differently than I'm like comfortable with how I'm doing today, basically.
I got you.
So yeah.
Definitely not eating food. Wouldn't be doing that. No.
I'm not noticing it. Don't worry.
No. It's okay. I'm not, I'm not taking it down the mouth or anything.
No, okay.
Would never. So,
Mhm.
I would say with that, like, I don't know if you knew this. It's a very sad fact. Most people who go live, they just like don't do it again. Like 99% of people. So
Damn.
like for me, I would recommend, like, that's an actual number, by the way.
I know. That's funny that you say it,
Which is
because also I talked about it recently. I guess this is also VTuber and IRL streamer related. Like 90% of the people that like would start out would quit in the first year, just because
Yeah.
of, well, I guess because of
So
like,
basically,
yeah.
what we're saying is, I've made it, chat.
Well, there you go. A living example. Kaleth made it after a year. Also, I do want to say, if you happen to have also the guests, of course, if they happen to have like questions they want to ask, I mean, they
I
can.
feel like we should get through the regular questions.
Yeah, of course. That's it. Just pointing it out. Just pointing it out.
Yeah. I got you.
So
I feel like the questions are really good though. Like I don't have anything that I could genuinely come up with.
Okay, that's good. Try not to choke on you.
Man says actually like put this shit on there.
So
try not choke on your food, bro. Dude, I don't choke on anything.
I'm curious about this question though. How would you describe your VTuber persona in 3 words? I think flirtatious is one of them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just me as a person, though.
I could be wrong. Cheeky, sassy.
Nah. Okay, if I'm to describe VTuber as in like lore. Yeah, I mean that's pretty. But that's 4 words.
Liar, mama's boy, and 30.
Liar's on there because of lore reasons.
Oh right, the lore.
I wouldn't say flirty though. I would say more seducing than anything else.
Seductive.
Yes. And then, God, what would be the last one?
Well, I definitely know about, from the time that I know you. It's definitely seductive.
Yeah. No way.
I'm kind of. I would say like just a funny and wholesome person to be around with.
Aw.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, okay, so I guess, but then like if we're doing it as in like me for streaming, right? Because I don't embody that. Oh, bye Taj, have fun. I don't lie really. I like, the only reason that I have that in the character is because I love playing with like morality and character writing. So I guess if we're doing it as actual like me as VTuber me, it would be wholesome, flirty, and I would say goofy.
Yeah, I think those are the best ones.
I just do my shit.
I think those are like the best ways to describe you. Yeah.
I don't do plus 18 things, even though I swear to God, some people are probably convinced I do.
That's funny though,
and
I guess because like from like I guess the stuff that you do, I guess the way you talk, I guess would maybe people think like, oh, do you do that kind of stuff? Like, no, it's just it's just
for money.
I kind of, yeah. But yeah, I think for me, I could be wrong.
$20 is $20, chat.
You heard it here, chat. 20 bucks is
Uh-huh.
20 bucks.
You heard it here first. $20 is $20.
Okay.
And I need money.
I think for me, I could be wrong, but from
Yeah.
I mostly sassy, cheeky, and just a wholesome person. I think that's like the
I would say that's true for you, yeah.
yeah. Like I definitely have
He's just a little guy.
I'm just a little guy, exactly.
He's a little guy. A little guy. Sometimes he drags people into collabs, and then you're late to the collabs because you're drawing art.
Yeah, it was definitely.
And then we have to do the collabs late because you haven't had food. And when you say that you can just skip eating, he says no.
We're trying to keep it healthy, okay? I have to be responsible, even though.
No, I'm gonna sip my coffee and be unhealthy. Thank you.
Coffee with tacos?
I just have coffee like every time, everywhere in the background.
Damn.
That's not. I'm not
We
a
should do,
psychopath. I swear.
we should do like a hot food take at this point with like random
God.
combos.
No. All my combos are with coffee. There's nothing random about me.
Just like different kind of foods, but then all the drinks are just different types of coffee, but still
No,
coffee.
it's all the same. It's all the same kind. I'm such a dude. I'm such a boring fucking coffee drinker, genuinely. But I don't. Okay, if I'm like with anyone and I go out, which rare by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But if I do and I decide to go to like a cafe,
Mm-hmm.
it's a latte every time, man. I don't deal
Oh,
with
okay.
like 14 things.
Yeah, that was the thing that I was
Holy
gonna
fuck.
ask. Like, do you have like a preference flavor of coffee? Like, I'm assuming latte
No.
then.
I like coffee. I like my coffee flavored. Thank you.
Coffee flavor.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. I've always appreciated the taste of coffee. I started drinking coffee when I was very young, about a year old or so, and yeah, I just been sipping on some coffee, bro.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes,
Uh,
that's totally responsible of my parental figures
Well,
to do that.
Well, I guess the fact that you're working out is like the way you to balance it, no?
No, that's the way to make it worse.
To make
That's
it.
like because then what I'll do is I'll be like, I gotta go to the gym,
Mm-hmm.
so I should have some caffeine first.
Right.
So then I'll make more coffee and I'll chug that shit and then I'll go to the gym.
Okay.
So it makes it so much like it genuinely does make it so much worse because like I'll just let that shit happen.
Okay.
But that's fine. That's fine. We move on. We've kind of delved into another question here.
Okay. So, I mean, I did talk a bit about your design, but
Mm-hmm.
is well, I guess the current and also the future design of Kaleth, is it inspired by I would say yourself? Is it more like a character, or is it just pure imagination?
So that's a good question, actually,
Okay.
because Kaleth has looked very different to what he does today.
Mm-hmm.
So the current iteration of him, I made not really because I had a good redesign in mind, but because I needed something better than what I had.
Mm-hmm.
But the design that's upcoming is the true and thought out design.
Oh,
That
okay.
design has the blonde hair, it has some things going on with the eyes, it's got everything that I have had him go through because Kaleth originally is a D&D character.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's some aspects of that as well. And generally, it's just better in every way.
Oh, interesting.
Except for all the scales, which sucked to draw, by the way.
Yeah.
Y'all do not want to draw
I've
scales.
seen it a couple of times on your
It's fucking terrible.
I've seen it a couple of times on your stream with all the scales. Yeah, it's definitely
I hate
interesting.
drawing scales at this point. Holy.
I think you
But
have
we're
seen
done
enough
with that.
scales for a while after you finished that.
I do not understand how people become scalies, man. I just don't get it. Holy fuck.
Well,
Why would you do this to yourself? You know that either you as an artist or your artist is going through hell. Holy shit. But So that design is very like that. The only thing that I've really taken from myself is a little bit of where certain jewelry is placed. He has
Mm-hmm.
a couple of necklaces, if you have not noticed. Those are
Yes.
mine, or one of them is.
Yeah.
And that is sort of the things I've taken with it. And the blonde hairs, because Caliph IRL has blonde hair. I feel like that's pretty common knowledge.
Okay.
Elite ball knowledge, if someone didn't know that and guessed it.
Okay.
But so yeah, and there's also another reason for that,
Mm-hmm.
which may or may not include another model at some point.
Okay.
Y'all
Interesting.
will have to see.
You'll have to see in the future.
You will have to see in the future if I make that.
if it's gonna happen, yeah.
If I look, the thing is, all right, I could probably get away with for that model getting a pre-med model. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to draw a model because I think it's interesting and fun.
It definitely is, yeah. Because I was curious, with the fact that like the design that you use now is way more casual, I guess, than the whole dragon fit that I guess you were originally gonna go with. Um.
Uh, kind of, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I decided to make it more casual for a couple of reasons. One is because you can make a model that's very out there, but
Mm-hmm.
when you do, it is more again, you're niching yourself, which is like that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But it also didn't completely fit with the concept. And so I decided to scale it down just a little bit.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yes.
Um.
So
Yeah.
if you I suppose if you didn't know, um the big thing about VTuber models is that generally they all should look like semi-humanoid so that
Mm-hmm.
the features that you have are accentuated because I've been so many times with this one. I do not know how or why, but like probably because I don't have fucking horns. People just misrepresent or take me as like, oh, you got to be a demon or something. I'll be like, fuck.
Well.
Okay. I guess I'm that now. And like I can see it as well, right? So it's not
Mm,
like I'm like, oh my god, you piece of shit. Like, no, I understand.
well, I guess that it kind of depends. Like, I think if people think of a dragon, they would probably assume it's more like the medieval aesthetic. But considering you have like the whole library going on, and I guess the way you're looking right now, I get that people would think that your character is more a demon form rather than like an actual dragon. But
Yeah, for sure. No, that's why I don't blame them.
yeah, I mean, it could be like a fun, like a side, like how do I say this, like a side role, like he's on the side, he's also a demon, for example.
Yeah, he's a demon. He's a demon on Sundays, you know.
on, Su- on Sundays,
He's a
there you
demon on
go.
Sundays.
On the
Tempts
Sundays, he's
people
just a
not to go to
demon. Yep.
church.
Oh, love that, love
Yeah,
that.
he's like, chat, stay in bed, don't go to church. What the fuck? That's his Sunday job.
Exactly. I
Mm.
think, well, for my design, it was the design that I'm currently using for Ollie. It is more so an evolved design from an original character that I drew, I think,
Ooh.
4 or 5 years ago. Because
Mm-hmm.
I think if I compared the two next to each other, you definitely see the same elements brought back. I will
Mm-hmm.
say the designer that is like currently used, it's more like a friendlier appearance because the
Yeah.
original one is more steampunk and like really villainous vibes.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, you
one
could do that too.
of course, I think it's definitely because I did mention maybe 1 or 2 times. I think it could be interesting to also bring that like original design, maybe like a 2.0 or 3.0 in the future. You know, it it could happen, but I think for
It
now,
depends as well. Like it depends where you want to take it as
of
well
course, of
with like the
course.
content and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
But yeah. So the thing that had going on in the beginning, because of course the question is like, what is my brand gonna be like? Is it gonna be like, am I gonna continue with like the whole villainous steampunk aesthetic? I mean, steampunk is cool, but I didn't see it like as like something that I'm like, I don't want to really do like the whole steampunk thing. So I wanted to stick more towards the, I guess Cruella. No, not Cruella de Vil. The Victorian area. With like the whole fancy clothing and such, but also the Queen of Hearts aesthetics, because I love dramatic characters like the Queen of Hearts and Cruella de Vil. Just those like villains who are just sassy and just know that they're that kind of person. I'm like, I'm here for it. Those characters.
I think you should just like start making exposés on VTubers. I think the show would be funny.
That could be an idea, exactly.
Yeah. The villain of the VTuber world. You start exposing VTubers for random shit.
I think others
be the villain we need, Ollie, not the one we deserve.
I don't think that I'm fitted for that. But I think I will say, I guess you also know. I don't know if you still know, but also the love that I have for Disney.
I do. You've mentioned it a few times.
Just a few times, but
just a few times. Like every person who likes Disney,
you
just mentioned it a few times.
But I will say there were thoughts that the whole design was more so like a knockoff. It probably Kingdom Hearts related, like those kind of style going on. But then I was like, I think it would be more fun to have like a general design that I can work with, like with more stuff, because I feel like if I went too much, I guess in this case too much Disney, it would be too much reserved, and I think having a more general design like I have with Ollie these days, I think I can do like more things, if that makes sense.
To a degree, yes. It depends on like it's all gonna depend on what you want. So like I would say it's it's gonna change over time probably for you, especially because you're quite new, and so
yes,
you can have a lot of freedom in general what you want to do and
That's
thoughts on all that. Because I know that, like, as an example, Zikos, which is the big one. I mean, Mance was originally just a Genshin VTuber. He wasn't even doing the things he's doing now. So
Yeah.
like you can very much like shift your perspective on what you want to do.
That's true, but the thing about his design, he still kept it in a way. It's just like an evolved version, basically.
Yeah, but I mean that's like my design as well, and I feel like that would probably be your design as well if you decide to change it or not. You can rebrand. Personally, I would never recommend a VTuber rebrand unless, well, if they've done some shit, they should just fucking leave. But the thing is, when you rebrand, and especially when you decide to change your name and everything,
are you gonna say
who
V-brand?
the fuck is gonna know? When you rebrand.
V-brand, boys. That's the new word.
No, when you rebrand your shit, the biggest issue is I don't know who the fuck you are. You know what I mean? Like, if I follow John VTuber and you come back as Bryson VTuber, who the fuck is that? You know what I mean? I follow John VTuber over here. I know who that is. That's who I have in my head as, like, I associate them with, who I followed. If you rebrand, I do not know who you are. If you get a 2.0 or a 3.0 and you keep the same name and elements of the design while elevating the things you didn't like and making them better or changing them, I'll know who you are. And when I tune in, I'll fucking understand who the hell you are. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I've unfollowed people who've like completely changed it up because I don't know who the fuck that is. They changed up their content to a degree, which I just don't know what the hell. And it's not a criticism of their content, but more of the fact that if you are gonna rebrand, I would either, well, if you're a rebrand, you're gonna have to be prepared to lose some people. That's just how it's gonna be. But also, you are going to need to do it either slowly, or you're gonna have to make a very big thing about it so that people know.
I would say it also would depend when I guess when you would rebrand. If you rebrand way in the beginning, then I would fully get that you don't know who this person is after a while. But let's say if you have made yourself aware, like you have like let's say you've in a scenario that you have gained quite amount of like people, like an audience, and you
Yeah.
made well aware that you're gonna do a rebrand, then I guess there's still a chance that you would lose a couple of people, but I mean the majority of people still know you. So
Yes, I think it's mostly the fact that like because of the way that VTubing works, your VTuber is the way that people know you and interact
mm-hmm,
with you, right?
mm-hmm,
And so I mean it would pretty much be like let's say that your friend just got completely cosmetic surgery the fuck up
mm-hmm.
and they just looked like a different person, like completely different person.
Yeah.
You would in some way probably feel like, "Oh, I don't know this person."
Yeah.
You know, and that's kind of how I see it, as like you are changing the visual part of yourself, the entire visual aspect of who the fuck you are,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the thing that can probably mess with people a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is my answer.
Of course. Of course. Nice.
Yeah.
This is a curious one. What's something your viewers might not know about the person behind the model? And I don't necessarily mean something
So
really
many
personal.
things.
I just, for example, like a habit that you wouldn't necessarily do on stream, for example.
Ah, I see. Well, this is interesting because there's not a lot of things I don't do on stream that I would do in my real life.
Mm.
However, there are so many things that people do not know. I guess one of the things
Mm-hmm.
that is not that people don't know, but that is different is that in real life, I do not speak with my real voice.
Your real voice? Interest? Really?
So because it's too low
Wait,
and
so
people don't fucking understand me.
wait. So you're saying that right now your voice is higher than your normal voice?
No, so right now my voice is my regular,
Okay,
this is just
it,
how I
it
would
oh, just
speak.
the regular deep voice, yeah.
But in when I am interacting with people in real life, I have to make it higher.
Oh, interesting. Y-
It sucks.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, that
It
it would.
sucks, but oftentimes I have to. It's not a conscious thing that I'm like always thinking, but sometimes I do have to be like, oh yeah,
Mm-hmm,
right. You need to understand my wording, and
mm-hmm,
that's kind of when there's obviously like reasons for that. There's like a lot more sound going on, and so there's a lot more of that.
mm-hmm,
And so when you have a deep voice, depending, like obviously if you're fucking corpse, people are gonna tune in, but
mm-hmm,
that's for other reasons. Um, Generally it just becomes difficult to understand someone, especially if there is things going on. And
mm-hmm.
so that's kind of when you have to make your voice higher, and I hate it. I hate it so much.
I can imagine that it can be annoying raising
It's
your
it's
voice.
also damaging for your voice, which
That's
is
also
not great.
true. Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
I guess another fun fact, I can't really do like a deeper voice than I have.
yeah.
I mean, obviously, I can push it down in the octaves and blah 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 blah, but it doesn't sound good.
If I may ask, can we get some samples
Of course. Of what?
of how would do I need to imagine like the higher voice?
My high pitch. It's difficult to do. I'm gonna be honest
Okay.
because it's not a thing that I like toggle on and off,
Yeah. Gotcha.
and so like it's like I can, but it's not
No,
to
that's
that
fine.
degree of like. It's kind of more like I shift my octave so it's
Mm-hmm.
less like lower in the throat, and it's more higher just to be
Mm.
able to like be heard and all that. And yeah, I mean, I imagine like Zashida would have no fucking issue with this. Bro just has the lightest voice imaginable, you
Oh,
fucking lucky
okay.
bastard.
Okay. Um, let's see. What is something that people don't know about
I get
me?
funny fact is I've never gotten a comment on my voice in real life.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
There
Even
you
when
go.
because like it depends in the situations, but like of course I do use my actual voice when I'm with someone and like we're just speaking alone. But more like in big social situations, kind of difficult. Um, I've never gotten a comment on it, but I've gotten quite a few as a VTuber.
Oh, okay. Well, nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Well, how about you, man?
Oh.
And no, you can't repeat what you said in episode 1. You're gonna have to keep up. You're gonna
No,
make
no.
more.
I'm
of
gonna
these.
try. I'm gonna try and switch gears. Yeah. What's something your viewers might not know about the person behind the model? Oh, I know a good one.
I also know a good one about you.
Okay, I'll hear it in a bit. I think something, and I hate it about myself, but I'm the type of person, if I ask something, then I'm mentally need it to happen really fast. Like, for example, if I would ask, like, can you do this for me real quick? Then, oh, sure. But then it wouldn't happen in, like, the next hours or in the next day, and I'm gonna be really annoying. Like, can you, how about now? How about now? How about now?
What exactly, like, is it like let's say, is it something if you ask someone to do something like physically, or is it like any
No,
kind
like,
of
just like general,
task
no,
you
just like
assign?
task, basically.
Okay.
I don't know the word for it, but it's kind of like
God, you
that
must be
habit.
so pissed off with me. Holy fuck.
No,
Holy
no,
shit.
don't worry. You are like
I
mid, like
am.
low. Like I've had people where I generally had to be
Mhm.
like, listen, if you don't do this right now, I swear to God, you're gonna have issues
Look,
with me, buddy.
I'm very. I guess that's another thing. I feel like you could just understand this about me from like how I act.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of relax most of the time about things. I have
I
this
think, yeah.
fun.
Mm-hmm. You don't
I
worry
have this
that
fun
much, don't you?
little psychological, not a psychological, a fun little. I guess it's like a philosophy, goddamn,
A
that
philosophy.
I abide by.
Mm-hmm.
If you have an issue, well, basically, it's a little philosophical conundrum, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
It goes, do you have an issue? Yes or no? If no, don't worry about it. If yes, can you do something about it? If yes or no, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Because if you can do something about it, do you know what you can do about it? If yes, don't worry about it. If no, don't worry about it.
Okay.
And on the opposite, because realistically, if you can't do something about something, then you shouldn't worry about it because you can't do anything about it anyway.
Yeah.
If you can do something about it and you know what to do about it, don't worry about it. Then you got your answer,
Yeah, there you go.
right? So, like, for me, it's always that kind of thing of like, I see no reason to kind of be very uptight about things because if I can do something about it and I know it's important, then I'll just do it. I'm not worried about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I dislike people. I'm not calling you this, by the way. This is just a general, like,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
general.
going to keep talking
Yeah.
on this shit. If you want to get close to me and you want to, like, game the system, um, do not be the kind of person who places stresses on other people from yourself. I very much dislike it. And just because you feel that you need to do something, I never like anyone imposing that on someone else. So, like, people who love doing something, let's say, like, you're a morning person,
Mm-hmm.
do not drag me into your fucking morning, please.
No.
If you are a person who likes to go out on long walks, please, you can ask, but if I say no, let it be. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly. Like, if you just say no, then okay, you said no, okay, fine, then I'll go on
and
my own.
and they're like, you can ask, like, if you're a morning person and you're like, hey, do you want to wake up with me in the morning? Like, do you want to do stuff? And I say no.
Oh,
Do you have your answer? Please.
yeah.
Please leave me the fuck alone. I need sleep.
Okay.
I do not get enough sleep, okay?
But what was it? What is the one that you had in mind for me?
Yeah. Chad, Ollie's kind of gay. Did you know that? That was mine.
Kai. Well, there you go.
Shit. Could have guessed that one.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like for me, it's always like I think I guess the biggest thing for me is always like, hey man, just let other people do their things, and that's kind of like then you get on my good side.
Respect their choices, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Next question. What
Yes, yes. Okay, let me just mark this one. Ooh, that's an interesting. How did you?
We haven't even got through like a fourth of the
Oh
questions.
no, we're
have
just
we?
well, it's the last question of the first segment, and then we can.
Oh fuck, we're gonna have to quick fire these later.
So, I mean, we've been going for an hour. So, I mean, last time we were like 4 hours. So that I mean, well,
we've barely got through half of it. What the fuck are you talking about? We're gonna have to go a little faster than this. Otherwise, you're gonna be 5 hours by then.
Okay.
Shit.
How did you come up with the name Kaleth?
It's a real name. I stole it.
Oh, interesting. Okay, just Kaleth. Like, did you just like it, or was
I
it?
thought it sounded cool. So I was looking for like draconic kind of names, and I was with my friend, and we were like chit chatting back and forth, and she gave me a fuck ton of them. I didn't like them, so I was like, "What do you think about Kaleth?" And she was like, "I fuck with that." And then that was the name.
It does sound like a cool name. Not gonna lie, like just Kaleth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. That's genuine. It is a real name. There is a big artist who I believe he's still alive. I actually don't know. But he has that name as well. So if you search up just Kaleth, you're probably gonna get him instead of me.
Okay. I'll have to look that up later.
I'm
then.
hiding in the shadow of a bigger creator.
Exactly.
That's fine.
I'm gonna be honest. I suck at names, like coming up with names and looking up. So
I suppose that's a question that I want to ask then. How the fuck did you come up with Ollie? Because Ollie is not like at all a name that I think would be from the Netherlands. Would it?
The thing.
So like, how did
Yeah.
that happen?
The thing about my name, Ollie Dandelion, it's one of the few, very, very, very few things in the whole branding that was generated. So, like I said, I suck with
Cancel him, chat.
So the thing is, I really suck with coming up with names, and the thing is, because well, usually I would just dig up names, or like, you know, those sites that like generate like random name combinations, and I was like, you know what, just out of curiosity, let's see what AI would like suggest, because I feel like the wholesome, like kind of a Disney kind of friendly kind of game. And I don't remember if the whole name Ollie Dandelion was like already a suggestion, or if it was like the first and last name separated but combined later. But I don't know, just the name Ollie. I think I was like, you know what? I really want to dig with a name that is like not necessarily like really serious or like cool, just like a goofy but fun kind of name. And then Dandelion, I was like, I really like the way you pronounce it, like Ollie Dandelion. There's just a way that how you pronounce it. Like I'm like, okay, I'm kind of dig with this.
I never used my logo, chat. I made him a shitty logo in like 20 minutes.
I was like, okay, that's also a question. Now that you mention it, I have never seen your logo. Actually, do you have a logo?
I don't have one. No.
Okay.
I don't have a logo. I'm sorry. I'm really okay. The main reason why I don't have a logo is because I don't know what I want my biggest theme to be, but I'm cooking on that.
Yeah.
And that sounds so fucking bad because it makes me sound like I'm just like waiting here to like come up with an idea. But I'm also like, if I make a logo, I'd want me to be able to stick with it. I wouldn't want to change it a bunch.
Okay.
And so for me, it's kind of that like I personally would need something that is very set. And that would need to be like, it would need to be something that is iconic enough, because like I could do chains, but that's not really iconic. It's not part of my character design. It was a part of the character design in D&D, but it's not part of it now. So there's no real reason to. And yeah.
Okay.
So for me, it's kind of that it would need to be a very specific, very like set thing. And yeah.
Okay, nice.
I fucking remember this. Goddamn, Ollie, you never used my sick ass. I made a little dandelion. I wrote your name and I made a little
Oh
dandelion.
right,
You
I still have
never
it
used
saved.
man.
I still have it saved. Yeah, for those who
This
don't
is
know,
perfect for you.
Kaleth made an
Slap this on
like a
anything.
custom autograph because I don't have like an autograph signature for Ollie yet. But Kaleth was kind enough to like even make a stamp out of it, like just just a simple Ollie.
I made this before dinner.
Exactly.
I was going out to dinner. I remember this distinctly. I was going out to dinner one night,
Mhm.
and Ollie was like, "Man, I don't have a fucking logo." And I was like, I got 20 minutes. Let me cook.
He did cook. He did cook. I will say. And for the record, I still have it saved. I just don't know when
You
I'm
put
gonna
this
use
somewhere.
it. That's just a thing. Because I
Put
already
this
have
somewhere,
like my main
please.
and sub logo, but like the signature, I think if I'm ever gonna use like a signature, then I probably would dig it up again. Like, okay, credits to Kaleth, and there you go.
No, do not credit me. Holy fuck.
Okay, then it will be anonymous.
Yeah, I'd be too afraid. What if you faced something bad?
Well, okay, then I guess I won't.
Like, holy,
Okay, so
please don't. Oh, I'm saving this. Holy fuck.
okay, so we're going to move on to the second category, which is more the creative process, basically. More so the content, because you did mention that you're mostly spending your time with short form content, but
Yes.
I am curious, like, what kind of content do you love creating the most? Is it just like
So
yeah?
the main reason why I've stuck with short form is because I already have my first long form planned out, and that's why I have to stick to short form.
Okay.
So, my first long form is going to be. Well, first of all, I have to shoot somebody. There we go. Ban
Oh,
that
okay.
person. Fuck you. All right. Do not try to put butts in my chat. I'm gonna eat them.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
my first long form content is going to be how I made my model and a little bit of like the things behind that. And then I would love to be able to do essentially like I'll do a little bit of a mix because I love doing mix on things, but I think I want to do a little bit of commentary and then obviously my own kind of content on essentially the things that I create because I love writing things about D&D and different kinds of systems
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. And I have my own world that I'm writing and that I have written quite a bit on, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to keep writing on that and then make
Okay.
videos on that too. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Also, Yui,
Hello,
hello,
Yui. Welcome,
hello.
welcome.
Have things been? Things have been going good. I think we've been
Things
managed
have
to.
been going.
We've managed to go over one category so far.
Yeah, we've really
1 out of 4.
speedrun this.
But of course, if people in chat have questions, they I should maybe for next time either pin this in like the chat or like have it mentioned in the title that chat can also ask questions if they are curious.
That's why I have backseating allowed.
Okay, yeah, that's maybe yeah. That's
No,
a good
I
idea.
have suggestions welcome. I don't have backseating allowed. Maybe I should. I don't fucking know. I have advice welcome though.
Yes. But okay.
Yeah.
So there is long
All
form
right.
content in the making then.
There is long form content in making. I just want to make sure that it's actually like good.
Gotcha. Well, I think the best thing to do then is, of course, well, keep working on it, and then, of course, if you need feedback from like people who are more familiar in that, with like the whole, with YouTube, I think probably Zico would be the person probably, but
Yeah, for sure.
but yeah, um, as for me, the kind of content that I love doing the most, I will say spending time with others. I'd say is generally the kind of content that I would enjoy doing the most. But looking at like the personal stuff, well, as you know, I'm also it's kind of like two directions I'm gonna want to go with it. Like the general kind of like spending quality time with others, with like the gaming and such, or like special events, or like in this case the podcast. But then also hopefully in the future there's also going to be the whole like 3D projects like art stuff gonna be project as well. I will say there was this like really handy tip from of course Zico's
Yeah.
that all that like all the channels have like their own algorithm, and if
Yes.
let's say if I decide to post art stuff on my general channel, it will break the algorithm. So the best thing
To a degree.
to a degree
To a degree.
yeah.
There is a little bit of room there because, like, as an example, if you make your content about you and not some kind of game, then it won't. But you have to be really funny. You got to be mad funny.
Mm-hmm.
Two, you generally have to have some kind of niche that you've built an audience with just for that. But then after that, if you decide to go variety, you can. And like you see a bunch of VTubers who are doing that, but they do have like quite big and set up things already. And so that's kind of where that comes from, where they're able to do that. Otherwise, you would not be able to do that. But it is possible to do. It's just more difficult.
It definitely.
But like as an example, I mean, I split my ASMR, but that's also because that's a very set niche, and I kind of don't think I could mix that with anything.
No, that's the thing, because I feel like looking at because I'm also working on like the art videos, basically. Looking at the difference between the general stuff and the art stuff is definitely like personal growth, 3D art, like a part of education, and that is not really the stuff that is, and that's like a whole separate thing. So I guess the best thing to do would be happening on like a second channel, I guess, that has its own stuff going on, basically. I think
for sure.
So I think it's gonna be like
it'll be easier for you that way too.
I can't promise that it will all be active like with video posting, because I feel like it's already a challenge. But I mean, just know that I'm working on it, but it takes time.
Posting good quality content. Like, okay, I know there is the people who are like, oh, be consistent. Be consistently good. Is my actual like recommendation. Do not be consistently bad. Because what you're gonna have there is you're gonna have, oh, he posts a lot, but it's kind of shit, so I'm not really gonna watch him. Whereas, you know, one like genuinely brilliant example of being consistently good, Michael Reeves.
Oh, okay.
Damn, man posts like once every 4 months, but he does bangers every time. It's a like obviously it wouldn't work for everyone, but it's the thing of like he's always putting in like his all in the content that he makes. And that is kind of the important thing with that, is that like the content that he creates, there is always top tier, even if it's not often. And so like as an example, Zico's, he could probably post more, but he has no reason to, because he has a semi-consistent schedule. It doesn't have to be insane, but it's all good content. And like you can see that from some people who are very much trying, but if you're trying and just posting anything you make, you will find that sometimes you're just not going to make a banger. It's going to be worse than you think it should be, and you're going to have to be prepared for that.
Yeah, because that's definitely a good example. The one where you said like once in like 4 months, just to have like really good content. But like like a follow-up question that I'm curious about. Is this person also like just generally active with like smaller things? Like, is it just like generally chatting with others?
No.
Oh, okay.
Fuck no. Fuck no. Oh god, Mance is doing like he does random shit. He appears in random people's like videos, but he's almost made this like niche of being so fucking gone from social media that when he's on, shit's gonna be wild.
Oh, okay.
Like, do you know who Ludwig is? You have to, right?
Okay. I'm. The thing is, the name does ring a bell, but I really need a picture. Because if I see the picture,
okay, then search up Ludwig. Search up Ludwig streamer or some shit.
Ludwig streamer. Okay, let me just quickly.
Yeah, sure.
Ludwig streamer. Because the name Ludwig. Okay, what about him?
So Ludwig and Michael Reeves are currently biking through. Well, they biked through Japan. Now they're biking through fucking China.
Oh, okay.
Like they're on motorbikes and they go through the entirety of China and Japan,
Mm-hmm.
and they're calling it tip to tip, and they're just recording that shit and streaming it, and that's all they're doing right now.
Okay.
Very sporadic content right there.
Gotcha. Because I was kind of
But
curious.
like
Yeah.
that's like the quote unquote good quality content that I'm talking about, where it's very unique, it's very like individualized, and you can tell it's the kind of content that they themselves would enjoy, and I think that's super important to
Mm-hmm.
be able to enjoy your own content, to be able to keep making it and like have fun. Like I found myself genuinely fucking laughing at the things that I've edited. One, because they're goofy as shit,
Yeah.
but two, I think it just adds to the process. It makes me super excited to like edit things. If you're sitting there editing something and you're fucking hating your life, take a break,
Mm-hmm.
realize what the fuck you're doing,
Mm-hmm.
and think, okay, what would be fun? And if you can't find anything, I would seriously reevaluate what you're doing, because
Yeah.
how are you going to stick to something that for a long time you're not going to get money out of?
Mm-hmm.
You may have not the biggest success in, but it's going to be something you enjoy and something you want to keep pursuing.
Yeah.
How are you going to do that if you don't enjoy the process of it?
Yeah, I fully agree with that because that's also the thing. I think you and me both do with our content. Like, if we don't either enjoy it or it would be the kind of content that we generally would watch, then then it kind of would also see like where the content would go when it comes to its success. I feel if you don't enjoy
Yeah,
it yourself, yeah, yeah, that
exactly.
I
And
would
that's
agree.
important.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on.
Yes. um, how exactly do you come up with ideas for streamer videos?
Uh, for streams, it depends. So I have had my art stream, but then I usually, I mean, because I'm very variety with my streams, it's just whatever game I think is fun at the moment, and whichever one. Now, this is a little bit like you're gonna have to do
Mm,
this. You can play whatever games you want, and that's fine, but you're gonna have to keep in mind that the more popular the game is and the newer the game is, the more
mm-hmm.
people you're gonna get. And
Mm-hmm.
like there is a good balance of that. If I like the game and it's new, I'll probably play it.
Interesting.
So like
Because
I've done Silksong and RE9 now, and like whatever else
mm,
releases that I think is like cool and fun, I'll play that. I'm not someone who would just play random things for like goofies.
no, because that's interesting that you say it like that. Because if I would look at like just like your solo streams, like not collaboration, like nonetheless,
Hmm.
the three things that come in mind is like, of course, your art streams, and then like the two games that I would see you play very often right now is like Resident Evil and Hollow Knight.
Yeah, I
That
like
that
Hollow
that
Knight
yeah,
and
yeah,
Resident
yeah,
Evil.
that's basically your kind of niche, I guess. But
My niche is more Souls-like games,
mhm.
pretty much,
Okay.
because that's what I
Um,
like.
yeah.
I could play like fucking, I mean, I could play like Pathfinder and BG3 as well, which
Mm-hmm.
I kind of do, but I also like keeping certain things off stream, which I would just recommend.
Mm-hmm.
Like I haven't played Pathfinder on stream. I probably not. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
And then obviously like collabs things, but then you play like Peak or like whatever else. But
Mm-hmm.
that's them are for collabs. That's not the games that I'm sitting and playing myself.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
nice. Let me see. Well, when it comes to how I come up with ideas for streamer videos, personally, I
Hmm.
prefer to keep it also with a niche because the same thing that you said, like it would be not necessarily the best idea to be call yourself a variety streamer and have like every day a different kind of game that has nothing to do with like the same genre. So I guess the best thing that I would do is either because right now when it comes to like the solo streams, it's mostly the podcast and like Disney games. So
Yeah.
I guess the best thing I would do is like play more games that are like all about like Disney, and of course with the podcast, there's the whole like chatting and such, or maybe in the future that could be, instead of the podcast, it could be like a special event that still include others, but then it's like
Exactly.
a different kind of
But that's
special event.
collaborations, and collaborations is not really about the game. It's about the collab.
It's about the collab, exactly. But
I think, but I think eventually, you know, all of us, no matter how hard we try, we're gonna have to become Valorant e-boys, and we're just gonna have to sit there, try to deepen our voice as much as possible, and yeah, we're just gonna have to embarrass ourselves for money, aren't we?
I guess. I guess.
You're gonna see me playing Valorant. I'll be solo queuing. I'll be going into games, and I'll be like, I'm too shy to talk, but I'll make an exception.
That would be interesting to see us play Valorant, because I haven't played it in a hot minute. I will say.
I've never played Valorant.
I will say, when it comes to shooter games, because I normally am not like a shooter game kind of person. Most of
Valo lobby, yes, I want to play fucking Valorant with us. You die a lot.
Oh, Cyber, you and me both. Like in the first 5 seconds, I'm like already dead. I'm like, dang. Because I feel like, because I also played Fortnite, but you die way sooner in Valorant than in Fortnite for sure. I
mean, Valorant, you respawn faster too.
Yeah.
Fortnite, you're 100 dudes. Like, obviously, it takes a while.
Yeah. I like Fortnite a lot.
I like Fortnite a lot better.
Honestly,
I know Zico's also fucks with Fortnite a lot. And
I prefer.
I haven't played Fortnite in a hot minute, so.
And me personally, I would prefer Fortnite over Valorant any day, and that's just because there's more.
You know what, Ollie? After this stream, we got a speed run. I'm gonna play Valorant. Fuck it. Fuck it.
So
I'm gonna off stream Valorant. I'm gonna get to like. Fucking no, man.
I play Valo.
You play Valo. You're ass, but you play hi. Hello,
okay.
Heart.
Also, hello.
Fuck it, yeah. Let's all get into a fucking Valo lobby and then just hate ourselves.
Yes, but hello, Heart. How you doing? Hope you're doing well.
I feel like it's kind of like with League. I think I might enjoy it more than I think, and so I feel like I have to try it at this point. Like I have to try all the trash games, you know.
I've played I've played League maybe once or twice, but I'm not into it personally. No, I'm not into those kind of games. It's interesting because a lot of people would say like, is it for those who have played it a lot and have seen how would I say this, toxic the community can be. I'm like, maybe it's a good thing that I'm not part of the whole League of Legends gameplay. I don't know, or maybe that's just me. I mean, don't know.
I don't think it was too toxic when we played, but I feel like I got lucky because I played with, I mean, I played with good people too. So like,
yeah,
it's kind of that thing where I think it's that, but it's also like if you're going to ranked, obviously people are going to be like more mean, but like you're just gonna have to choose to either take it or leave it. And I mean, okay, people are always gonna find some reason to like be mean or whatever if they just like I don't know, if they feel any kind of reason to, but I don't know. I think for me, as long as you don't bring that into it, I don't really care. If that makes sense. Like for me, if someone's choosing to be mean, I just be like, all right, well, you're really choosing to do this, but I don't really care. It's only a game, man. Why you have to be mad? Like,
yeah, I feel like people would forget. Like, dude, it's just a game. Calm down.
Ooh, I guess that's a good one for your question earlier about like things they wouldn't know or like stuff like that for my viewers.
Yeah,
I have a very difficult time getting angry at anything.
Really? Like, wouldn't there be like a thing that would easily trigger you at least a bit, or don't you just care at all?
No. Do not care.
Oh, okay. So you really are. Yeah.
I have a very difficult time getting upset at things.
Okay. No, that's interesting though.
Like, I'll play around and I'll be like, oh my god, this is such a fucking chud, but I won't be upset. I do not care.
Oh, okay. There are more important things going on than.
I mean, for me, it's always just like there's a lot of cleanup when you're pissed off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're pissed off at someone and you say some shit, you're either you're gonna have to live with that, and then obviously, you know. But like most of the time, it's just being angry at someone doesn't give me anything. Like, I guess the best example and the one that most people can probably associate with, like exes. I'm never pissed off at exes. I just stop caring.
Okay. Ah,
It's
okay.
easier. Like, you can like. I'm not gonna blame anyone for being like pissed off or anything like that, especially if they did something to you. But
Mm-hmm.
for me, it's always like holding in like a grudge or a hatred or like anger. It's always like you get nothing from
Mm-hmm.
this. It's only gonna bring you annoyance. So
That
yeah.
sounds like you really are like a grounded kind of person. Like you really, well, for for the best reasons. Like there's nothing really to be angry or like upset about. Like it's just it's like
No.
these little incidents that can happen. Like there's a it's kind of
No,
like
it's just like you're just gonna have to live with it, man.
it's kind of like that meme. Like Kim, there's people that are dying.
Yeah, well, like for me, it's not really that because I obviously there's the bigger things, but it's not really reason as to why I do it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's more like for me, I always see it as like how many fucks I want to give about things and how
Mm-hmm.
many fucks I have to give, and it's always like, do I really want to spend an amount of my energy to constantly like think about or deal with thoughts about
Mm-hmm.
this thing? If yes, I'll do it. If no, I'll just drop it.
Ah, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Speaking
All
of,
right. Yeah.
okay, I'm very curious about to know about this actually. What part of VTubing do you enjoy the most? Is it like the art, the
Ooh.
tech, the performance of the, or just the community maybe?
None of the above.
Okay. What then? What
None of the
exactly
above.
do you enjoy the most?
What I enjoy the most about VTubing is the way to be able to genuinely express myself.
Oh, okay. That's a interesting way to say it. Yeah. Just like having your way to express
He's cracked
yourself.
the secret of not overthinking. That's crazy, man.
Yes.
I mean, I already. I did you not hear my fucking philosophy take earlier, Sai?
Yeah. Oh wait, I do notice that.
That shit is the ultimate way to not overthink.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I like the ability to just express myself to like say the things, do the things, and that's kind of what I enjoy the most. Community, like it depends because
Mm-hmm.
VTubing is not a set community. It's like going in
No.
and being like, do you like the streamer community? And it's like, which part?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do I like Zico's community? Yes. Do I like mine? I fucking love it. Do I like other people's? Maybe not as much, but it's not like that's like representative of the entire community because it's a lot of people, and
Mm-hmm.
you can never. I think you can never and should never group in people like that.
Mm-hmm.
There are the general like community like I guess vibes that you can get, but oftentimes that's just from the creator themselves. That's not really like you can't take
Mm.
that as the individual people in the community. If you're from John VTuber and John VTuber has a really fucking stupid thought about something, I'm not gonna assume that you do too. I'm just gonna be like, man, that's unfortunate that the
Yeah.
John VTuber is thinking that. You
Yeah.
know, I'm
Yeah.
not saying any specific names here for obvious reasons.
Yeah. I can imagine. Yeah. No, that's interesting to say that that it's not necessarily something specific, but it's more so you enjoy VTubing because it's like a way to, I guess, share or tell a story of who you are, basically to
Yeah.
well the people. Okay, interesting. Honestly,
Uh, yeah.
I would say I
How
would
about you,
answer
man?
the same thing. Like it's nothing really specific that I want to like enjoy the most. It's more so just like the way I can express myself and basically showcase like this is who I am, what I enjoy doing, and then if people like it, then they can follow along, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I don't think that it has to go deeper than that. I'm gonna be real.
True, true. Honestly,
Yeah,
um, I will say, if we can look to the next question, you've been
of
streaming for a
course.
year. How
Yeah.
has your content and style evolved since you first started out?
Um, I don't know if it has.
Has it been kind of the same all year long
I
or?
think I think the thing that has probably changed is just my ability to like be very comfortable
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of been something that's been going up, and generally be able to like express how I feel and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think when I started, I was trying to be quite rigid with it, which it's fine to do that, but
Mm-hmm.
it's difficult for a long time. And now it's just kind of become the thing of like I've realized that, well, first of all, I mean my personal fucking growth has been kind of insane.
Mm-hmm.
But that kind of goes hand in hand with it because of that. Like emotionally, it's just been like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And so you go through things and you learn what you can and can't tolerate and what you will and won't. And there
Mm-hmm.
are certain things that you're just going to be like, no, I'm going to, do these things. And I guess one thing that I've gotten a lot better at, especially, is like thinking and taking care of my own emotions.
Yeah. That's a good
Um,
one, yeah.
and that's just over the year, but it's kind of gone into the content as well because it just means that I can do what I like and what I feel like
Mm-hmm.
doing more because I can just know what that is.
Mm-hmm. I think if I would add something else to your list of like things you've been evolved from, it's the fact that you've been able to work on your like actual model. Like even though it's like on stream, like the whole
I
branding.
guess my art has actually like gone on that shit.
Oh, okay, listen. Not necessarily on stream, but if I would look like at my personal stuff, the way I would start out back in like 2021, my
Hmm.
art style has evolved so much since then.
Yeah.
And I'm honestly, it's both impressive, but also like something that I'm like, huh, I really did evolve that much. Because
Hmm.
I think if I would look back, the way I started out with like the whole digital drawing, I would
Yeah.
trust. I'm assuming there's an art style for that, but I trusted so much on like black line art, like all the details, black
Mm.
lines, everything was just black line art, and I was like, this looks so
Yeah.
messy. Oh,
Yeah, you look around on it and you're like, oh god, there's so many fucking lines. I just want to erase. I want to have clean line art.
yeah,
You
yeah.
just
So
can't.
basically, if for example, either let's say your model for example right now, because like
Mhm.
certain lines have like a specific color to like match with the rest of the colors, but with my example with the black line art, basically
Oh,
all the
I don't do
details would
that.
have black in it. Like there's nothing like color going on. It's just black, and then
Yeah,
that would
yeah,
be
yeah.
so
Well,
messy.
that's like it's kind of how you have to do it because
Mm-hmm.
VTuber models are weird.
Well, yeah, that's yeah, that's I guess that's true, yeah.
Like, it's it's a thing of like you can do a lot, but for me, especially because it's my first fucking model, so like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I guess that's the thing. I haven't actually looked up too many tutorials on like how to do things. I've just kind of guesstimated a lot of it.
Mhm.
Um, for me, it's kind of a thing of like I always thought like, oh, how would I be able to do this if I wanted to rig it? And a lot of the answers I came up with was, oh, I couldn't, so I'll have to do it this way instead. And it's been a lot
Mm,
of fun. I think that's I part of why I enjoyed the process so much, just because I fucking
yeah,
learned while I was doing it. Like I genuinely have just taken the time because I don't have a time constraint.
yeah.
I was just like, fuck it, I will do it and I will learn.
I think that's also yeah, I'm also like that. I think the best way to learn is to just do it yourself.
Yeah.
Like practically do these things. It is more I feel like I would learn more from it than doing like the whole theoretical part. I mean, I guess there is a little bit of theory behind it, but it's the practical stuff that I would learn the most out of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like that, and then it's also really fun just because you get to like I mean, you get to mess around. You get to like genuinely mess around with your art style and your things, and like,
Yeah.
dude, like, I guess this is a really funny fucking take, but like, my fucking VTuber model has survived like 2 relationships at this point. I think my VTuber model is unbeatable.
He's unbeatable.
He's unbeatable. He gonna get that shit. But no. It's just fun to be able to see kind of like throughout it how my art has improved. And that's kind
Mhm.
of why I'm happy that I waited so long to like actually start with a VTuber model.
Mhm.
Uh so yeah.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the follow-up question, and I'm very curious to know, like, the whole idea that you have about it. But if you could collaborate on a dream project with any other VTuber out there, like, there's no limits. You can just ask
Ooh.
them, and they would join.
Any other VTuber?
VTuber.
I can do any of them.
Yes. So who would it be, and what kind of project, like, thing would you guys create together?
Fuck. I have so many.
Please share. I'm very curious,
Okay.
actually. I'm very curious
So-
about you with that.
So I have a few because I like different kinds of VTubers for very different reasons. And so like let me just go with my fucking Twitch here so we can kind of like start cooking and then we'll
Yes.
you know. So let me just here. So like one of the people I really fuck with is someone called Static Tokyo. Does a lot of like commentary but also generally like overview of VTuber things and situations.
Mhm.
And his style is something that if you look at my editing and you see his editing, you see where I'm getting a lot of my fucking editing from because his editing is great. And so
Okay.
I would like to collab with him just for that. Obviously they're the big ones. So like, you know, you got your Shotos, you got your Bows, you got
Yeah.
your like all of the big
The
ones.
big names,
but-
yeah.
But I think those they would be interesting, but it would be difficult for me because I don't know a lot about them. And so it would be kind of difficult there. Like same thing with like collabing with Iron Mouse. It's like
Mm,
you can and it would be fun. It would be great.
it
But
would.
it just I think it would be difficult for me to do anything there, to like add anything
Mm,
to that.
yeah.
And so like it wouldn't be something that I'd be able to do something with, but like there are a lot of people that are just smaller that I think I would just want to I think it's just get to know better and be able to stream with them to be able to do that.
Mhm.
Yeah, and like God. Let me see. I mean, one of them which I think would just be like really funny
Mhm.
would probably be like if you know who Camila is as an example.
Camila.
Really
Yes.
goofy, really chaotic.
Yes, I
fucking,
know her with the pink hair.
Yeah.
Camila, the circus kind of. Yeah.
Yep.
Camila. Yeah.
Exactly. Like that kind of person would be really fun to collab with.
Oh, yeah.
And then
The very
like
autistic.
that's very autistic fucking VTuber.
autistic
yeah.
like us.
Holy shit. It would just be so funny, man.
It would. It would.
And then yeah. And then like you have like as an example there are like your cottontails, there are your roses, there are, you know, all of that. I think that
Mhm.
would be fun just for the kind of conversation that you could have with them because I think it would just be interesting because a lot of VTubers are just very interesting people. I
Yeah.
think. But that just goes for content creators in general. Like I think it would just be so fucking funny.
Mhm. I
And that's
think,
kind of
yeah.
my biggest thing where I think it's difficult for me to point out someone though who I'd be like top of the top because I don't think I'd be able to like I don't think I can point out someone who I feel is like the best of the best. I think it would genuinely
No, I
have to
don't
be
think
for
there
like, different
really
things.
is. It's just like everyone has their own kind of way of
Yeah.
showcasing themselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. But then, so the way I'm
Yeah.
understanding it, it's just like your dream kind of collab or project would just be like spending quality time with them, like not necessarily like, I don't know, like an art project or like a
Uh,
D&D session, or just like spending quality time with them is what you're like aiming for, hopefully.
I guess I don't have, but the thing is also I don't have that because of the thing of like I do not know these people. So
Mhm.
like I have none of them who I'm like this person, but I think it would just be funny to like speak with them, but that's kind of it, just to like ask them. I mean ask them questions and then obviously like they're very chaotic, but I think it's always going to be different to like interact with them in that kind of because you have like stream, but then you have obviously there's like the before things, there's the after things, there's like all
Mhm.
of that. So I don't know if I'd actually want to collab with them or just want to like talk to them one on one.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I'd say I
You have
think
a big one.
I have a couple. But this is
Okay.
like like way in the future.
Zico's cha, I think, would be neat to
What's Zico?
Zico's Cha would be neat to collab with, I think.
Zico's chat?
Zico's Cha.
Oh,
It's just Zico's.
oh, just collaborating with Z. Yeah, I mean, we already do that now, so I guess that's already a dream.
Yeah.
Checked from the list.
Yeah.
But no, I think what I hope that I hope that I can work towards that. But I think doing like stuff or like projects that are more towards like the 3D VR streaming more focused, like
Yeah.
either just create environments or just really collaborate with these people that like either share my work with them more maybe. Other than that, I think it could. Well, this is maybe my thought.
Mhm.
The wild and imagination that Disney wants to do a collaboration with just VTubers in general, and they specifically would like reach out to me, and then I don't know, like those like virtual concerts with like water shows or like fireworks shows, and then for some if it's at some point I have like a 3D model going on, then just like me in the background just like performing a show at Mickey, for example, like
Bro's just dancing in the background. He's like,
yes.
Fair.
And I think that could be also a cool idea. Just have a collaboration.
I think that'd be funny.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way I have
Alright.
it going on. Hopefully in the future, but I mean it's still early for me, so. But
We will see what happens.
We'll see what happens, but definitely
Yeah.
having the opportunity to collaborate with others, either big or small, or like even if it's just people that we're already familiar with, like. I guess those are like the projects that I look really forward to, even if it's not like stuff that I've just mentioned. Like, just just collaborate them. I guess.
I think it would just be very fun.
Yeah, I definitely would. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So speaking of the behind the scenes a bit more, Kaleth, what's one challenge about VTubing that people might not realize?
It's kind of hard sometimes.
In general, or
Okay. There's a lot of things that you're gonna have to do that nobody will know about, and that
Mhm.
you're not gonna get any kind of like credit for, and you're just gonna have to do them. And there's a lot of things and times where you're probably just gonna want to like not do something, and you're just gonna have to do it anyway.
Mhm.
Like as an example, like editing, going through all your things, making sure that like all of that is set,
Mhm.
and then you have to also like generally make sure to think about like as an example future content, does this make sense to have out, all of that.
Mhm.
And then there's also, I think the biggest thing, if you are not either incredibly lucky or you are not someone who has a incredibly specific niche at the right time,
Mhm.
or like know what they're doing, it will take and can take a long time for you to grow, and that's something you have to be prepared for, especially, and I hate to say it, but it's
Mhm.
true, if you're a dude. Now,
You have
this
talked
is not
about
even
this, yeah.
I have talked about this because it's like I think it's important. I'm not butthurt about it. I think that's the main thing to like make
Mhm.
clear. I'm not butthurt about it. It's
Mhm.
just a thing to like have to
I
understand.
think it's like a general fact. Yeah.
As a VTuber, you're already niching as a VTuber, not like massively, but you are.
Mhm.
And then as a dude, because of the way that most people get into VTubing, which is like anime and it's all that, a larger majority of the people who watch VTubers are men.
Mhm.
Dudes oftentimes do not want to watch other dudes do things. They would want to watch the cute girl. And I can't even fucking blame them. Now can I? So like, you know what I mean? Like if I'm going to watch someone play a game and I'm there just to have the fun, if I'm not watching someone who's like extremely charismatic and goofy and funny and shit like that,
Mhm.
unless they are that, if I have to pick between just like, I don't know, dude who laughs a lot and woman who laughs a lot, I'll probably just pick the lady.
Mhm.
And I'm not even gonna like, that's just how it goes. But like, It's that, but then it's also for the fact that like a lot of VTuber assets, as an example, are designed for women. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of the general things that VTubing is based off of, because it's based off an idol culture that is also very women like
Mm-hmm.
forward in a way. It's not really because of the abuse of the idols and everything, but that's separate.
Mm-hmm.
But women are the main focus in that, and so a lot of the VTubing things are very, that, and then 90% of the VTubers as well that you're gonna meet are women. And so
Yeah.
there's just a bigger majority of women in that, and people get used to that. So like I'm not really like, I don't know. I'm not butthurt or upset, but I think it's important to know.
I think it's something definitely
Yeah.
to be aware of, at least. Like be aware of that, and then yeah.
Yeah.
I think the way I would see it is that people like there would be like a group of people that think like maybe after a week of, let's say in the first week of streaming, that they would already grow like an audience already. It would
Oh yeah.
it would depend how you have marketed yourself before the streaming. Like if you would do like the whole like teasing, the whole branding and all that stuff, then I would guess like okay, there would be already like an audience. But if you keep it
Mhm.
minimum or just not make yourself aware like, oh, I'm gonna stream, then I'm sorry, but the hard truth is that no one knows about you. And there's a high
Yeah.
chance that you would keep streaming at maybe 2 people just because you didn't made aware of you produce content to like really showcase yourself out there. Because
Yeah.
I mean, if people believe that Twitch is like the place to grow, then I'm sorry, that's unfortunately not
it
true.
ain't.
Twitch has
Twitch is fun for streaming and
It
for
is.
having your community. But if you want to grow your community, you have to do more than that. Like
Yeah.
you can do only YouTube, you can do only Twitter if you really wanted to. I don't know what the fuck you would, but you could.
Mhm.
But it's just gonna take a longer time.
Mhm.
Twitch is Twitch, and there's a certain amount of time that you are available to be found, and that time, there's a lot of people on Twitch, and
Oh, there are.
yeah.
There really are.
So like it's just the facts that
Mhm.
that's how it goes. There's nothing more to it than that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Um, are there any like fun like technical fails or like live stream bloopers you might want to share with the class, Kaleth, or just like
Ooh.
just like a fun,
Fuck, you really want to?
just like a funny
I've kept
story?
streaming like 5 times after I've rated out. I'm not even gonna shit you, bro.
Oh, wait, you kept streaming after?
I did not end stream when I rated
Oh
out.
my
So
god! You
that's
forgot to
probably-
press
that's
the
probably
stop
goofy shit.
live button a couple of times.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah.
And people had to
shit's
remind you,
happened.
or?
Oh yeah, dude. Donnie came into my DM, so I was like, "Yeah, you're still streaming," and I'm like, "Oh fuck."
And were
But,
people
like,
were people still chatting after those hours that you were, or like, well, not hours,
No.
like the time that you were still streaming?
No.
Okay.
No.
Damn.
But still, yeah. It's it's just being
happens.
goofy, isn't it?
It happens.
Yep.
God. Okay. I don't know if it's too early for me to give you one.
No, go on.
I think a funny thing that is like for the people that like do watch me, there was this funny moment when I did a collab with Shana with like the Gartic phone, like drawing stuff, and
Yeah.
a friend from like her community, like basically Mona's husband Danny,
Yeah.
he for some reason started to talk about cheese. And I don't know why, but the whole
Okay.
stream was all about cheese. And it just became a thing. I feel like
About cheese?
yeah, I don't know why. Just all the like drawings, all the stories that were written were somehow just at some point there was a mentioning about cheese. Just because he mentioned like the word cheese, and all the other members that were like part of like those like drawing sessions just started to do stuff with cheese, and I was like, what is happening? What is happening?
Brian talking about cheese, holy.
I remember the day after, I just sent him a picture on Discord of me eating cheese as a lunch. I'm like, look what you made me do, eat cheese.
Oh lord.
Oh lord.
That shit's pretty goofy though. I feel like that's kind of the things that just happen. I don't know.
Honestly, I love those like
that-
unpredictable, like funny moments that you like share with your chat. Like I love those kind of moments, like
Yeah.
because you can't predict how your community will react. It's just those funny, random, like I guess stupid but goofy moments that just make it more memorable.
Yeah. Exactly. And that's fine. Like I wouldn't say those are like fuck ups. Those are just things to make into clips.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Um.
Oh, the cheese. Okay, Cyber was there for cheese.
Yeah, Cyber is aware of the cheese. Speaking of your setup though, like if I well, I can't imagine like your desk setup. I guess is it more minimal, or would you say like it's too embarrassing?
Fairly.
It's
too embarrassing. What do you mean?
Like really messy.
No. I do have a little cup of coffee that's always there, and that's kind of like. But I tend to switch it out. I tend to wash my things and all that. I do not like to be, like, I don't mind having a little bit of stuff around because I don't see that as a mess. I see that as just kind of a thing. But I do not like to have like a lot of like mess around in that way. But it's also because like, I don't know. I want to be able to like just put shit wherever, and if I have mess around, that I can't do that. And I've also gotten a lot better on it. So that's something I used to just like not care. But
that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. We need a throw cheese. I'm gonna work on it. Like if I decide to.
Oh yeah.
If I'm gonna at some point the throwing system is gonna be added. And then one of the things is
get you some tits, dog.
Like you know those redeems, like throwing 100 or like 1,000 items is gonna be just cheese, just 1,000 pieces of cheese gonna be thrown at me. I already feel it.
Nice.
Oh my god. Okay. Speaking of like the whole going live process, like how do you usually prepare going live? Is there I don't know pressing live, or
no I go in raw, dog.
Oh, interesting. Like you don't have like those like nerves or like
I have no ritual or nothing like that. I've done this enough times to I've just been like, fuck yeah, we start. And if I don't have everything prepared, then my music and ads fixes that.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you fucking know this. I've switched streams like on like 2-minute fucking delays because I just didn't have my controller that I needed for Hollow Knight. And, like that happens.
Yeah, that's true.
So like, I don't know. For me, it's always like I like to just be able to do that, and it's just a thing of like, I don't know. You kind of have to get used to that.
Yeah. Okay.
There's not more to it.
No, that's fair.
Sadly.
I will say, for me, I've done most of the practice before going live. So I guess in this case, it's more so like you say, I like just going live. Because
you just kind of have to do it. It's that, but it's also if you have too much nerves about it, and if you're stressing yourself out a lot, you're gonna feel that, and then you're gonna associate going live with that. Just do it.
I haven't.
You'll have fun.
Okay, fun fact though, I remember those like first nerves like with my debut.
Oh yeah, I had them too.
No, but yeah, of course, it's those like first nerves. But I remember I was both excited and nervous, and I just had food, and at that point I was like, am I gonna throw up on like live TV?
Oh god. Oh god.
No, it was fine. But like at some point I was
I'm not that fucked. Damn, I.
No.
Bro's really like, oh god, I'm about to die here online.
But no, I did have some of those moments where I was like, okay, calm down. But no, it was fine. It was just interesting. The fact that I was so like hyped that I like, okay, don't.
I will say one of the things that I think helped me a lot, which I think it was just the fact that like I would have a lot of the times I would have either spoken with someone, so like it would be Zico's or it would be other people that streamed like right beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
And so it kind of helped me because it'd be like, oh, I speak to these people casually, like every day. I can just do this. It should be fine. And so I
Mm-hmm.
did.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. It's also really fun because I have a lot of people who genuinely, I think this is for most VTubers, and I think it's just like a good thing. You do not have to collab with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm hydrating in between.
of course.
Drinking water, you know?
No, I don't. When did you think I knew that?
That's fair. That's fair.
Mm. Coffee's delicious.
As we are both artists, what's your
Of course.
go-to way to go when it comes to having like burnouts or creative blocks?
Mm. That was actually a great answer. I have a great answer to this.
Mhm.
It's really stupid though.
Okay.
So for me, I will genuinely just like not think about it until I feel that spark again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna try to push myself through it. It's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
If I feel like I'm like, damn, I can't do this,
Mm-hmm.
I'll lay down and I'll be like, all right,
Yeah.
time to watch me a goddamn anime for 2 hours and then I'll get back to it. Because
Mm,
there's no reason to sit and try to like push yourself through something when you're not gonna like it and the after effects are gonna be worse.
yeah.
It's like I always say it like this. Imagine if you chose to not sleep at night. You don't really have a reason. You don't need to push yourself or anything.
Mhm.
You just chose not to do it because you were like, oh, I want to get more done. And the next day you sleep for 17 hours.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
could have had 10 more hours of work, my guy. And that's kind
Yeah.
of like the same thing where it's like you're getting a little bit done for a lot of backlash. And it's kind of the same thing with art. Like you can push yourself through it and it'll work, but you'll get
Mhm.
done with the thing. But then it's like for the next thing, it'll take 5 times as long.
Mm.
You know, and that can keep going for like many projects. And so like for me it's just a thing of like I'm choosing to take kind of the quote unquote easy way out because I want to make it easier for myself, you know. Like I
Mhm.
don't think doing that is a bad thing.
Mhm.
I think if that's something that works for you should do it.
Yeah.
Taking the easy way does not have to mean that you're being lazy or that you're being like incompetent, but it just means that you know what works for yourself. There's no reason like making things difficult for the difficulty's sake. Like that's fun as a Dark Souls player and maybe as like a masochist, but I am only one of those.
Mhm.
I play Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Just wanted to clarify that.
So definitely take breaks in between just to like refresh your mind and then come back to it whenever you're okay. I'm feeling.
Yeah, if you when you're feeling
Mhm.
like it, like there's often no reason for you to rush. If there is, then obviously yes, but then you know you have bigger problems.
See, the thing is, I'd love to take breaks, but the thing is, I feel like I'm too much of a workaholic that whenever I take a break, I feel like the time that I spent off those projects that like it's like a missed opportunity, if that makes sense.
I mean, it can be, but it's kind of like I always look at it as like more of the consequences of my actions.
Mm-hmm. Like,
So like
yeah.
if you know, if you think about it and you're like, man, I can work now, but then I won't be able to work later. And when I work later, I'll get much more done.
Mm-hmm.
Work later.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
it's more of a thought of that rather than being like, oh, I have to get this done. It's kind of like, okay, but I want to be able to get this done and keep working.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely. Okay. Well,
That's my thought.
of course, of course. Interesting though. We've reached the last the last segment already with the community and connections part. Maybe,
Fuck yeah.
of course, if again, if there are people in chat that have like something they want to bring up or whatever, they can of course do that. I have still like questions that were asked from like previous the podcast, like just to have like something to talk about in between. But I think we can definitely talk about stuff.
I think we got this.
Yeah, I think we can definitely
Yeah.
yap about stuff
I mean,
nonetheless.
we do. We tangent a lot.
Mm-hmm. We do, but that's a good thing
Yeah.
though. I'm glad that we can at least. Yeah. So
I'd say, yeah. Go on.
no, what were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say I think we're keeping up a pretty good like questions to our own like thoughts and feelings
Mm-hmm.
kind
Yeah,
of kind of ratio.
that's a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
So, okay. So the follow up. How has the VTuber community impacted you personally?
Not really. I I don't I don't interact a lot with the wider VTuber community
Mm-hmm.
in that way.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean there are a few reasons for that. Like one, I just do not like Twitter, which is like the main way
Oh,
to interact with the
yeah.
VTuber community. But it's also because the VTuber community, a lot like the bigger one, is a lot about the big things, but the big things are 99% of the time bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I would say I agree with to that because I feel like um I wouldn't mind if for the next I don't know months or like upcoming years I would keep myself busy in like the bubble of like friends or like group of people that we're like interacting with already today, that's gonna be
Yeah.
still be the same group of people that we are have in like 2 years, for example. Because like you say,
Yeah.
there's like a really huge other community out there with like lots and lots of more people, and like still new people keep joining every day. So
Yeah.
trying to interact with all those new people, then because I would say as well, like I personally am not really a big Twitter user as well. Like just like for the
Yeah.
general stuff to like just announce a couple of things, but like being the type of person that like has to share like stuff. I mean, I guess Twitter is made for that, but I'm like I don't really need to
Man,
be
I'm gonna
part
be
of
so
that.
real. My posts are really random.
See, I can't do that. I'm like, why do people care if I just say like, oh, I just went took a shower? Like, I don't
I
know.
don't fucking know. Somebody's if you have some really goofy fans, they're gonna be like AO pics.
Yeah, but I feel like I need
Like
to.
mine. Like mine do.
I feel like for that to happen, I still have to grow a bit more for like to have generally people to be like answer like silly things in return. But
Maybe.
yeah, that's the way I would see it mostly. Yeah, just like okay,
Yeah.
it has impacted me. Like I'm definitely I'm glad at least that I have like my, how do I say this? I found my bubble or like corner to like hang around with more because I have
Yeah. And that's fine.
yeah, because I have
And
tried
that's that good shit, yeah.
yeah, I have tried interacting in like other communities before before Zico's, but for some reason I was like I think it's also because of like the regionals, I guess. But then when by the time I first met Zico, really met Zico's, I think it was with his Sabaton back in September, where I also got the
Mhm.
opportunity to meet Shana. It really stick to that, and it was basically through those people that I also got to meet you and all those other people that we're interacting with, and it kind of keeps growing in that bubble basically. And I'm glad that I also said to myself like just join. You know, there's like
Yeah.
moments on stream that like open lobby or for example, and I'm like, you know what, just
Yeah.
join because you don't know what will happen
Exactly.
afterwards.
Well, that and then also like you know, again, like every shot you don't take is just one that you miss, bro. Like just do it.
Exactly. I think it's important.
So glad you did. Exactly. We're all
Mm,
happy you did, Ollie. We're all
no,
happy you came to your senses.
I'm I'm glad that I did, but I would say yeah, definitely taking that risk, and because you don't know if you yeah the other people like would match with you or not. It's like the
Yeah.
process of discovery, I guess you could call it.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that's kind of my way of seeing it. So
Yeah.
speaking of your audience, with like the whole I guess goofy answering that we just talked about, can you tell us something that you would say is like the most memorable or like wholesome moment that you have shared with your audience so far?
Hmm. I think it was just my birthday stream, honestly.
Oh yeah, that was a good time.
I think that was genuinely like I think that was probably the most fun because so many people came and they said hi and they were just very very kind and sweet and I was drunk as fuck.
Mhm.
But it was a lot of fun
Funny that you say that,
and that's
because
probably yeah.
I don't know if that's like a
What's up?
interesting that you say your birthday, because I remember Mona last time also said that her birthday stream was the most memorable thing that she
Yeah,
had done with
I
them.
think it's I think it's just because it was so like alcohol truth humor. Yeah, exactly. uh, but no, I think it was so fun because of the way that I got to interact with everyone.
Hmm.
And like it just was very memorable.
Dude, I still remember. It's probably not saved. I don't know if it's saved on your channel, but I remember from like
No.
the segment of time in the beginning mostly, where it was me, you, Shana, and Zico playing Peak, and I think it was Soupy who, with a redeem, was like, "Oh, you guys should sing like Happy Birthday to Kaleth," and then you were just like,
Yeah,
"They
you
not."
all fucking did it.
They were just
God damn it.
Kaleth was
No,
like,
sadly, I don't have a lot of that stream saved. I wish I did,
mm-hmm.
but Twitch just do be like that. And I made
Even
a
if,
few clips of it at
mm-hmm.
least. So there are those. And it was really funny how I fucking labeled them because I went like, oh, drink 1, drink 4, and then when I was doing the Zill booty call one, I was like, drink, I don't even fuck know.
do you highlight your stuff, or just you don't do anything with your VODs?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Not all the time. I think some things are worth it. Most things are not.
No, that's yeah. I'd say for me, I think definitely the podcast episodes would be like highlighted, or on like the VOD channel.
Yeah.
Just to things that are like memorable to
I
look
mean,
back on. Yeah.
I don't do my VODs. Like I have no reason to.
Mm-hmm.
So like for me, I don't have a VOD channel.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because like yeah, it's also just because I personally I don't watch VODs.
Yeah, that's also a thing though. I think the thing about it, it's not necessarily a must for you to have like a VOD channel, but I guess for those people out there who do enjoy watch VODs, and
Yeah.
not don't necessarily have like a Twitch account, or just don't uh, like like to watch it through Twitch, they can do it through
I think
YouTube.
most people just watch compilations though.
Oh yeah, that's also one of the things.
Like
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like, dude, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get some money and I'm gonna get me a fucking editor.
Dude, I'm trying so hard to come up with like ways to, because I was thinking like, should I make compilations of the podcast episodes, or like should I make, because
That'd be
I
I would do that.
try
That would be funny.
I try, but
But
I feel like, yeah.
yeah, but it's a thing of like you need someone who's like one very good and seasoned at editing, but also like somebody who understands what you want from it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and that can be difficult.
Yeah. But again,
Yeah.
personally don't, I feel like I would be like that example that you said, but like once every 4 months with posting.
Yeah.
I feel like I will be that person as well, but I mean, I don't mind. Like I'm working on it, but like just can't guarantee or promise it will be like a daily or weekly upload. Just I can't promise it because I have so much other stuff going on. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's just the thing. Um,
Like
mhm.
it's just editing hard.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
I guess it's a good thing that you learn it on your own, but still, it's just hard. I feel like I would.
It's
Yeah.
it's important to learn it on your own, I think, but then you have to just know that it will take a while and it will be difficult.
It
And
will.
if you don't have the spark for it, like, okay, genuinely, if you don't have the spark for editing, don't force yourself to edit.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't like it, there's no reason to. Um, get some either there are two things. One, make your clips and just post them, and
Mm-hmm.
that can be it if you really want it to be. Two, get an editor. I'm sorry.
Mm.
Them's are the options. If you don't like editing, if you like editing, edit your shit. If you
Mm-hmm.
don't do it.
Well,
Thankfully, I like editing.
well, me too. I think it's definitely. I definitely would enjoy it more doing it on your own, because it's both. you learn
Yes.
something from it, and like you have the full control about
You
like how to do it.
do.
But it
You
just
do.
takes
It's
time. You need to have a lot
it
of
takes
patience.
time. It's difficult. So like, yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly. Speaking of balance, though, how would you say you balance your like on-screen persona with your real self?
I am my real self.
Okay, interesting. Because I am assuming.
I
Because you did
yeah.
say
Go on.
she did say that like the design and everything is like based off like a D&D character, so I would assume well you did talk about the lore, so you would
So okay.
mm-hmm,
That's a good way to explain this actually. The way I made Kaleth as a D&D character was heavily based upon me.
mm-hmm,
Um just as a person with a lot of like my own personal thoughts and traumas and all that.
mm-hmm,
And so Kaleth the character is heavily based upon me, and that's kind of why I can port him as a VTuber. And so it's pretty much synonymous with making a VTuber from scratch because I
mm-hmm.
pretty much did.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay,
And so like it's a lot of the things that you can read into it too much, and maybe you could try to get a glimpse into my fucking sanity or insanity depending on which
mm-hmm.
one I have at the moment. Hello Hoot, welcome,
Hel-
welcome, hun.
hello, hoot
Hi.
hoot.
Hi.
Hope you doing
Um
well.
but a lot of it is just like things that are pertaining to myself. So like as an
Mm-hmm.
example, Kaleth and me, we have both had a few brushes with the other side, if you will.
Okay,
Um
let me see real quick.
mostly in like in relation to death, we both have a fairly nihilistic take,
Yeah,
and this was because I gave him mine. um
yeah.
and yeah, you hit a follower goal, did
Yay, I
you?
did. I think Hoot just followed me.
Hey,
Thank you so much for the follow, Hoot. I just reached my 90 followers goal.
nice.
Nice.
Good job. Good
Thank you,
job.
thank you.
um but like, so that's there, and then obviously like the way he acts and things like that, like I've had my own like thoughts about that. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you have your little nihilistic thoughts, and he's just a little bit more of like a way for me to express those in the way that I sometimes will feel them.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so
Honestly,
like
I like
he's
that, yeah.
nihilistic because I'm nihilistic. Sometimes he will hide his feelings because I do, and things like that. Because we're all human, and we have to just accept that there are bad parts of us. And I think
Yeah.
that, I don't know, there's nothing bad about accepting that and embracing the fact that that is the case. Then you should just work on those.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's definitely true, yeah. Um, I
Yeah.
think for me, how to
Mhm.
balance the video persona, I would say I'm pretty much well, if I would like interact with other people IRL, I'd say I'm pretty much the same. I feel like if you would meet me IRL, you would
Mhm.
you would pretty much expect the same from how I am like in these interactions. I would probably imagine, yeah. I will I will
Yeah.
say it's kind of funny when it comes to like talking, because like I'm like speaking way more English right now than I would IRL. And then sometimes I have like
Yeah.
moments where
No
I'm
fucking
like, oh,
way.
and then sometimes I would have like, oh wait, I don't have to speak English right now.
Yeah. Fair enough.
It just
I mean,
happens.
English for me is like very ingrained into just how I speak and everything like that.
Hmm.
So like, there's not a lot.
I will say my
There's not a lot to it.
I will
Yeah.
say you're like I guess how do I say this? Like your pronunciation. I think my first impressions of you were also like, oh, I'm assuming this is like just like a full English or like an American speaker, but like then I found out that you're not from like like US, or like you have like,
Not at all.
because I was like, oh, interesting, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not from like, obviously, in Sweden we speak English, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not to that degree where you would expect that. Like, very, very often I have been, confused as an American, which I think is fine. I don't
Mm-hmm.
particularly care.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Um. Okay, this is an interesting one. What advice
Yeah.
would you give to someone who just starts out as a VTuber, based off your own
Um,
experience already?
stream a little bit, edit a little bit, see if you like it. If you don't, I would not recommend to keep doing it.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, like
It sounds bad, but like you can have all the advice in the world, but if you just don't enjoy it, I don't think you should push yourself to do it. If you want to make content, but you don't enjoy VTubing, try other things. You know,
definitely, yeah.
Dip your toes in it, you know, or like, I guess, dip your spoon, have a little taste. If you dislike it, fucking leave. You have not, you know, you haven't made a soup yet. You're not bathing in that shit. You're just tasting the tipple of the top, if you will. And if you genuinely just don't like it, I don't think you should keep doing it, because why would you do that to yourself? If you like, you know, interacting with people, there are a lot of ways you can do that. If you like making content, but you don't like the VTubing aspect, there are ways you can do that, you know, and you can still be anonymous as a content creator. You do not have to be a VTuber to be anonymous, right?
That's one of the.
And there are a lot of VTubers who aren't anonymous as well, you know, so just do your shit.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. I think from the advice I would say that I've like from all the research and like small experience that I have so far, I think the best advice I would give starters is to accept rejections. Most likely during collaborations. Like I would understand that, like, especially if you're like a small VTuber, and of course you wanna, depends on what you wanna do, of course, with like your content and whatsoever. But like, let's say you're the type of person that really wants to collaborate with a lot of people as much as possible.
Yeah.
There's a high chance that most of the people would like either just ignore you or just reject you. And that's, I think, is something you just have to accept. Like, okay, maybe this person either just isn't like aware of like the type of person that I am as a streamer or like content creator. I guess that's just something that you have to like work some more on and like try maybe in the future. But definitely don't
pretty much.
Yeah, but definitely don't think it's like the end of the world. Like, let's say your biggest inspiration just said no to you. Like,
I mean, I haven't personally had that happen, but yeah.
No, not
I honestly, I haven't actually had any real like rejections in that way in VTubing.
not mine. Not me either. But like, I have seen examples that just people like who would like
yeah.
Just like
no, go on, man.
Just like having a DM like, hey, do you want to collaborate, and just like being left on red, basically. Like
I mean, that can happen. I mean, I had that happen with a friend where like we were literally planning something and then it just didn't happen, but like that's life.
Yeah, that I'm like, okay, that's just fair. I mean, we're both like you said earlier, just we're both humans. We all have our own personal lives we have to take care of, and sometimes things just can't happen.
Yeah, people just don't see it, or like something happens. Like I just don't think it's worth it being like pissed off at that. I think just do your shit. Like
exactly.
I'm sorry to say it, but like 99% of the time, genuinely, I think the phrase "keep it pushing" is pretty fucking real. Just do that.
Well, there you go. If you have to look at Kaleth now, and let's say Kaleth in the future, or just generally VTubing in the future, where do you see yourself in the VTuber scene going beyond the model in the future?
In what way?
Like, how do you see yourself? What do you think Kaleth will be like in, let's say, 2 years? Like, how much has he grown, or just maybe generally how do you think the VTuber space will grow towards the future?
That's a great question, because there's so much that can change it. But I think for me personally, I would like to just keep doing things, and I would like to keep trying new things. Like I did ASMR, I would like to do voice acting, maybe some actual acting in there too. And I'm still focusing on my real life. Like that comes above everything else. And
that's true. That's true.
Yeah. So like, I don't know.
We just do things.
Just keep
And
consistent, I guess, but in a way,
yeah, keep it pushing, man.
Keep pushing. There you go. Just
keep it pushing, man. Like genuinely, keep it pushing and try new things. Don't be afraid to fuck up. It will happen. Like I've fucked up already. Like I guess the most prominent one is like I did with my ASMR. I forgot to credit a scriptwriter, but then I did, and the way we talked to him, and I was like, it's just a fuck up.
Oh, okay.
You do that. That happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like obviously, you know, there are people who are like bitching about it, but it was a genuine mistake. People make them. I make them. I admit to that very readily. Like, yeah, I fucked up, but that's that. And then you keep pushing because fuck, are you else supposed to do?
Exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
well, yeah.
there's not a lot more to it. If you're trying to do your best and you genuinely just are, then I think that's enough for me, dog.
Okay. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
I think the way I hope to see it for if I have to look both at like the future of Ollie and the future of like the VTubing space in general. What I hope for Ollie in the future, this could be like a fun thing, like in like a year, rewatch this back. But like I think like what I hope for future Ollie is that he has the opportunity to have like be involved if in like, how do I say this, in multiple projects with other people, or just definitely growing his own content, because I feel, I could be wrong, but I feel like I still have to kind of prove my personal content and like separating like the content, because most of the content I feel is still too much related with other people, and I still have to find, I guess, that focus with like my personal stuff, just Ollie related, and not really other people included in it. And I think
I suppose.
that's maybe my thought. But when it comes to the VTubing space in general, I'd say I definitely see a bigger growth in the 3D like virtual space more, and I feel like there's gonna be more stuff happening, like I guess more 3D VTubers, because I think our friend Zikos has been making content recently, how accessible and affordable it can be to do like really good quality 3D VTubing, like 3D avatars and all that stuff. So the fact that all that stuff is more like getting accessible, like for streamers on a budget, or like, you know, those who don't want to spend thousands and thousands of dollars just to have like a pretty model. I think that's definitely a good way to see it. Definitely still towards the future. Just have more accessibility for smaller streamers, either 2D or 3D. I'd say is definitely something I see in the VTubing space and towards the future.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, Kaleth.
Yeah, fuck, there I go. I don't know.
Well,
there's not a lot more to it.
Well, there you go. I think we just went through all the general questions I had.
Woo!
There are some optional, but I guess if people are in the chat,
we'll do. What about this? We'll do. There's Kaleth Laid Bear. What the fuck do you know? No, there's so much more to me. Holy shit. Okay, I think that's actually a good one there. Whereas like, I think no matter how much you like have a person speak, especially like a VTuber or a content creator, you're never gonna know them, like at all. Really, you'll know what they present, and that's like also very important to like keep in mind. That like, you know, let's say you have like somebody stream for 2 hours. I mean, that's 2 hours of their 24-hour day. Like they're doing shit for I don't know, at least like 16 more of those hours, probably. So yeah.
Yes, exactly.
So it's just it's important to keep that in mind, I guess. Like no matter how much you think you learn about somebody with content, probably not. And I don't know. That's not I'm just saying that because I thought of it when you said it, Cyber. But I know there are more questions, so we keep pushing.
We sure do, yeah. I'm just gonna ask, like, do you maybe have something you wanna, like, not necessarily a question, like maybe a topic you maybe wanna discuss more about? Maybe?
I guess one thing which I would like to ask you, Ollie,
Mhm.
is like, what inspired you to do this of all things?
Like, why to become a VTuber or?
Like, no. This kind of specific thing with the podcast and everything, where you were doing this and asking
Oh,
people
why?
all kinds
Why?
of questions
Okay,
about
that's
their
a
VTuber and themselves. Why are you doing this?
why the podcast? Okay, that's an interesting question.
Yeah.
And this is kind of related to the one of the reasons with like keep socializing why I wanted to become a VTuber. And I guess one of the things that I enjoy seeing and like would love to be part of is a podcast because it allows you to have like having an opportunity to talk, really have like to like for like conversation like with either one or other people, and in this case like the whole VTubing space and like really getting to know more about them, like why they want to become a VTuber, because we all have our own reasons and like background stories on why we decided to become, I guess, a character on the internet.
Yeah.
But
Become little guys.
yeah, and I think one of the other reasons why I wanted to do the podcast is, well, specifically the format with like having questions for both the host and the guest. I say
Yeah.
it's mainly because I would also love to be, if I ever was like invited to a podcast, I both would enjoy being a guest or either a host because I love both scenarios basically. So it was like, you know what, let's just do
Okay.
that.
So you're a switch, is what you're saying.
It's a switch, I guess you could call it. Yes.
Yeah, you like to switch, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Different kinds of positions.
Different kinds of positions, exactly.
Okay. That's important to know for later.
Okay. But yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
my reason why I love the idea of starting a podcast, basically. Because who knows, maybe people prefer me doing the podcast more than other stuff. I mean, that's, I guess, still the fun part of with like the early start out. Like people still want to find out more about you and like, I guess, discover like what kind of content they would love more about you do more, and then who knows.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if like maybe in like, I don't know, a year the whole art stuff isn't gonna be a thing after all. I mean, that's fair, I guess. But
I mean, I don't know. It's impossible to predict. I think
that's true.
just doing your best to like do the things that make you happy and satisfied are the things that is important. Like then whatever happens, but you can't control that. So I'd say don't give up on something that isn't set.
That's true.
That's my ultimate advice.
Honestly, good advice, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I mean, obviously, you know, if you're fucking hating it, then maybe you should, but as long as you're enjoying the process and as long as you're not like doing something that you know will ultimately be fruitless, like I think just keep doing it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And honestly, even if you are doing something that ultimately will not give anything to you in that way, it can still give you something because you're doing it. And enjoying the process of that is also very important.
It
That's
is.
more for your mental than anything else. You know, that's probably some fucking Chinese proverb or something out there that's being like, you know, in order for your soul to enjoy the outcome, you must enjoy the process.
Oh,
The
yeah.
outcome leads to the further process or some shit.
Mhm.
But you know, I don't know enough about Chinese proverbs to be able to do that. I do fuck with some of them though. They're really fun.
Yeah. I will
Like
say.
I know there was one philosopher. Sorry, I'm gonna.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
go,
ramble
go,
on
go.
here.
Wait.
There was one like philosopher that basically like he didn't like another one, so he made an entire Chinese proverb to be like, "It smells like you farted."
Oh, okay.
There was literally he fucking cooked up a poem just to roast this one guy which he didn't like. I think that's so funny. Like that's the part of like genuine philosophy and human history that I fuck with so much because you fucking know somebody about to be petty as shit for some shit. Like oh, it's amazing.
Oh, there you go. Heart knows what you're talking
You
about.
know what you're talking? Yeah. Fucking... Like it's just so fucking dumb. I love it so much.
You really love the stupidity behind it.
It's so dumb, but like it's so human. It's just so funny.
Mm-hmm.
It was something like, yeah, the seven winds couldn't move you, but exactly one fart is pulling you across like exit. It was so
Oh my
dumb.
god.
It was so fucking dumb.
Well, there you go.
It was great. All right,
Uh,
what do we got in questions here, Ollie?
okay.
I'm fiending for more questions. I like all the attention.
Nice, nice. Okay, I do have some the optional questions from like last time that were like questions from chat. But
Okay.
if there are other questions, of course, hit us up. But what's
Yeah, we'll
something?
answer anything. Anything.
So, what's something you believed about VTubing a year ago, then you completely disagree with now?
Hmm. I don't think I had anything actually because
Mm-hmm.
of the way I got into it. I think
Mm-hmm.
I got into it in a very realistic way. I never saw like the light of VTubing Jesus. It's just very much like it's this dude. He had white hair and yellow eyes, and he kind of told me the truth. It was
Mm-hmm.
like sometimes it's gonna suck,
Yeah.
and sometimes it won't, and you'll probably have fun, but you're gonna have to work hard. And like I think that was a good thing for me. That like that's the way I got into it. I think it's fun to obviously there are gonna be people who are gonna be like starstruck and be like, oh my god, but it's not something that I think I could do. Like as a person, I'm just very like nihilistic.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of looked at VTubing very much as like, okay, it's gonna have its upside and downsides, and
Mm-hmm.
I really don't have an answer to this. I don't know if you do.
Mm, well, something I believe in. I think I don't necessarily have an answer for that either because um the way I said like I've done like the whole research in advance just to be aware of like don't expect too much of it in the beginning. Like you will
Yeah.
it's I guess it's a good thing to like fail because you will grow out of it and you will like evolve from your mistakes and be better at things later on. So
Yeah.
I think I guess the one thing that I could bring up is the way to approach on how to collaborate with others. I guess again I've talked about it a bit before, but I guess the way to approach people for collaborations, like instead of just quote unquote spamming them like, hey, do you want to collaborate? I think the more better way to approach it is to first have like the opportunity to interact with them more. And I think the best way to do that is to just either join their streams with whatever occasion. I guess the best example would be open lobby, and then
Yeah.
I'd either interact on stream or in the Discord, or like most likely the Discord community, because I think there's the activity continues, I guess. And it's mostly
Yeah.
in those scenarios that you really can create like a connection with one another. But I think it's
Yeah.
important also to if you really want
I
to
mean,
yeah.
I'd say one of the big things to always keep in mind, and it's like it's one that's like useful both as kind of the God, what would you call it? The person that is trying to initiate and the person that's being initiated with.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind that like you do not know these people. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's genuinely the biggest thing.
Yeah, also you
You do not
don't
know these people. You do not know their intentions, and that's
know.
kind of important.
Yeah.
I am gonna be right back. I have to fucking urgently run to the bathroom, but I will leave you with chat,
You
and you're
know
gonna
what?
have to be
I'll
entertaining.
put on the be right back on my side, but
Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'll do that too then,
but
because that is what I have to do.
okay, chat, we're gonna go on a quick break, but we'll see you in a bit. Okay, I'm really quickly back from the break because I just noticed that we're having a raid. But hello, readers. Obdini, I believe it's the word. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you've been doing well. How was your stream?
Alrighty, I am back now, and
Okay.
we can keep on going with the things.
Okay. I was just back BRB real quick, just because I just noticed that there was a raid. I just
They're
got
being
raided.
raided.
I just got raided.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. You're being
It was
raided.
quite good.
Welcome, Raiders.
Yes, hello. We've been for the past almost 3 hours, I think. We've been having a collab, me and Kaleth. It's mostly my podcast, Beyond the Model, where
We're doing things.
Yes.
You have shout outs, Ollie.
I should have a shout out. It's like my automatic shout out whenever people
You do indeed.
Yes, I have an automatic shout out going on. So it will tell who rated, how many people, the Twitch.
Oh my lord. They were playing The Last of Us. That's crazy.
Yes. That sounds fun.
It does sound fun.
But I hope you've been doing well. How are you doing? We're doing great.
We're doing good.
I'd say we had like a good time already with like the stuff we've been talking about. Yeah, I would say it's been going good.
I would say we're on a pretty good track to getting all the questions done in a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
What were we talking about before the potty break though?
I don't wanna. I think it was wasn't it the first question of the last thing?
Yeah, we were.
Maybe.
I guess you were saying something along the lines with the previous question, which was like something you believed.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
It was the like getting to know people and things like that, and like being realistic essentially.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's what's kind of it. Yeah. Okay, so scenario, Kaleth. If chat disappeared tomorrow, what part of you guys?
If chat disappeared?
Yeah, let's say you would press live, and for some reason the whole way through it's like no chat at all. Like, is there some? What part of you would stay exactly the same, maybe, or how would you react to that?
I mean, I've had streams where that has happened for one reason or another, and like you just got to keep it pushing and have fun with what you can, and yeah. Oh my lord! You're getting raided again, you piece of shit.
Mona, thank you so much for the raid.
Hello, Mona. Welcome.
Hello. Hope you've been doing well, Mona.
Mona.
We've just been doing the podcast with it is Ollie and Kaleth. Exactly.
It is. We are those two people.
It is a Mona.
Hello. Hi. I gotta make my fucking fire emote shake. Thank you, Mona. You fucking reminded me of a thing I have to do.
You haven't done that? Damn.
No, sir. No, I have not. Do you know why? Because I'm a fucking idiot.
Damn.
I'm fucking dumb.
I mean, you do have
That's okay.
the one where your like fire emoji would like spin around.
I have so many fucking more of them, yeah. I have so many slots open for them, so I'm gonna do that right now, actually.
Well, there you go.
I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna say that I did it. I'm gonna say that I was the one to think about this. Oh god, do I not have that as a thing? What the fuck?
But yeah, I would agree to what you said to keep going even if there's like no chat going on. I think that's definitely like an exercise to keep talking or like either just ask questions
for sure.
And like in a way answer them at the same time. That's like
that, and then it's also like talking about whatever's happening like in games and generally things like that is also like it's just important because you are gonna have to do so anyway. And yeah, Like you can obviously you can just try to do, you know, things from chat, but no, you're kind of gonna have to do other things too. And you're gonna have to generally talk about, you know, whatever's happening in the game or whatever's happening with the chat and everything like that. And you're gonna have to just do your shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, the next question I had in mind, has there been ideas for stream that sounded good but did not work at all?
Not work at all. In what way?
So let's say, I don't know, you had like an idea that you wanted to do on stream, but then
Yeah.
either generally people didn't like it or just some I guess the outcome that you were expecting didn't happen, if that kind of makes sense.
I see what you mean. I don't think so, actually. No. But I also there we go. Now I have more emotes. Hee hee. Y'all are gonna have to deal with that shit. I don't think so, but it's also a thing of like, for me, I have kept it to a relatively like same kind of thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not a lot that is like that I've done that would be either like controversial or something that would generally be a little bit too goofy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anyway, here you have my shaking emotes. It's so shaky and flamey.
Nice. But you definitely kept it like to your, I guess, your like niche or like the
Yeah.
stuff that you generally do. You just kept to that and didn't like do stuff that would lead.
I had no reason to, because like for me, it's the things that I enjoy.
Mhm.
If you like doing a bunch of different things, I would go for it. Like I genuinely think it's a better thing if that's what you like,
Mhm.
and that's what you should do. You should never do something that you dislike. You should always just go for whatever you think is fun, whatever you like, whatever you enjoy, and it's gonna be clear that you enjoy the most. Do
Mhm.
that.
Okay. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, that's it.
Mhm. I think for me, there's one idea I guess I wanted to do when it comes to like the type of games I wanted to play.
Yeah.
There were okay, before I continue, another question that I had.
Oh God, it's an H game, isn't it?
No, nothing like that.
Oh my lord, he's gonna become a fansly.
No, oh my god. Let me finish.
Hey yo! Hey yo!
Let me finish my sentence. Jesus Christ. No, when it comes to the more artistic side, do you also have like times when you have like a huge wave of interest and then at some point it's just like all the interest is gone?
Okay, you did actually. Okay, see, I thought you said artistic. You did say autistic. I see.
Autistic, yeah.
No, not really.
Mm.
I have had my same interests for a long time, which is like art and its general creation and voice acting and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't tend to like flip between a lot of things, which I'm very thankful for. Thank God.
Okay. Also, Car, hello, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. But
like for me, I don't have anything that I'm like flipping between in that way. I'm also not obsessed with trains, which is nice.
Obsessed with trains? What do you mean?
It's just a general autistic trait, isn't it?
Oh, I think I know what you mean.
Yeah,
like having like a general interest.
Like that's a thing. I don't know why. Most people are like, "Oh, you're autistic. So you fuck with trains, huh?" I've gotten that one more times than you would think. Like genuinely.
No. Actually, that is a very interesting thing that you mentioned. Bring that up. Wait, the autistic thing is to be obsessed with something odd. You know what? That is actually true. Because you know what? You say it with trains. I had that with ships. Like like because I remember in middle school, whenever the first time I got introduced to like the whole story about the Titanic for this case, I don't know why, but I became so obsessed with that ship, and not like the disaster, like just the vehicle itself. And
yeah, were we into World War II ships? Asks Hoot, and I think that's a valid fucking question. So you gotta answer.
No, I was really into.
Oh my lord.
I was really into like the elegant ocean liners and like cruise ships more so like.
Dude, you're a disappointment to the autistic community.
listen. To be more specific, okay. I want you to imagine just the vehicle, not like anyone on board or whatever. But I found it so satisfying to watch these ships sink. Like the drama, the story behind it. Like, I don't know if that's...
Holy fuck, man, it's a criminal! Holy shit! But dude, so you watched the Titanic movie and when it was sinking, you were just like, baby.
I'm talking about...
Look at all the water.
I'm talking about the ship, not like the people or whatever. Like the actual... The vessel that's sank.
Fucking god!
Like, you know what? I think there's I think there's like a thing, like seeing things getting destroyed. Basically, I don't know what it is, but but to be very clear, it's not.
You just want to watch the world burn. Holy
no, it's not like that. It's like I said,
dude. Ollie just wants to watch buildings like crumple into dust.
It's like. It's just I don't know. There's just a satisfying the thing. They're getting these. But you know what? Do you get what I mean with the whole thing?
No. No. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like, you know, with how do I don't know. There was just this interest where there was a long time where I would play like these sandbox games where you could sail with ships, not warships, like just like those cruise ships basically. And then I always had like I would create stories, and then I always imagined that there were gonna be like disasters with the ships basically, but like just a vehicle like. Getting like a tragic ending or whatever, but that's just this weird thing that I had going on, but not anymore. But not anymore. Like,
bro just wants to.
I've grown out.
Okay, so you were just a demon child.
No. No, I wasn't like that. No, but
I was possessed by Abaddon. Holy fuck.
No, but it's nothing like no. But I've grown out of it for sure. Like it's not.
I guess sticking to the dragon theme, young Kaleth was a little bit obsessed with fire.
Okay.
Yeah, it got so bad, by the way, that so I'll tell a little bit of a personal story for this one because I think it's funny as shit.
Okay.
So what we would do, and I'm saying we because apparently. I don't know why, but me and my brother, we did the same thing. So we'd get into the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have a lighter with us, and we just burn paper, like so much of it, and we just keep the fucking window like fully open. And it got so bad that at one point I put a full fucking like paper roll in the sink, and I just lit it on fire and watched it burn.
Oh my god.
You're like watching full-length car rap. I feel like that's also like, yeah, that's chilling.
I feel like the fire thing sounds worse than what I just described.
What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? I just lit some shit on fire. I just liked watching the flames dance. Okay, it's not that.
Well, there you go. It's just like this like weird obsession that you had. Like, I mean, it just happened. I guess it's an autistic thing. Yeah.
It's my autistic trait of watching things burn. I never lit anything on fire that I wasn't really supposed to though.
Oh yeah.
Except for that, I guess, which I really wasn't supposed to, but there's also a permanent burn mark in my ceiling.
Oh. That's
Oh yeah, I guess I did also have this thing where I would have the same lighter and I would take hairspray and I'd light that shit on fire inside.
Oh my god.
Like I made like a shitty homemade flamethrower and see how close it could get to like the thing, like the opening of the container. When it got too close, I would just hit it with the gas, dude. It's great.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
Everyone here's a fucking pyromaniac.
What does that mean?
Loving fire.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't include myself with that thought though.
No.
No.
You never see something burn and just been like, damn. Nice.
Well, if it's like for like it's like a cozy campfire, then sure, but I don't know what else.
I don't know, it's like stuff.
No, I guess I would more enjoy it just like for the cozy reasons, you know, but not like I guess you the way you would describe it.
Yeah.
Okay, I did have 2 other questions that I had like written down. What are you currently trying to get better at when it comes to like the whole like the branding for Kaleth, I guess?
Consistency.
Consistency, yeah.
Consistency. Holy fuck. Yeah, consistency. It's difficult to be fully consistent with like real life happening and things like that. And so like there are
Mhm.
things that unfortunately I may or may not have to like either stop doing or do less, which is annoying. Like
Mhm.
I started getting back into gaming. I probably can't do that again. I probably can't get back into that. And so like
Mm.
I've been playing a shit ton of Pathfinder. I don't know if you noticed that.
I have seen it a couple of times, yes.
I've been playing 60 hours of Pathfinder.
Well,
You find gross things mesmerizing. There you go. That's
well,
also one.
there you go.
That's one.
Everyone has their own, well, I guess
Everyone
random.
has their own little thing.
Exactly.
I
I-
knew one of my friends. She was obsessed with bones, so she would collect bones, and so she gave me a lot of bird bones.
Was she well, okay? So random burn bones or
She would kill birds and give me their bones.
oh. well, actually, now that you
So,
mentioned that,
I have bird bones.
okay. I collect collecting teeth, like baby teeth from like childhood, or
Oh, neat.
or what do you mean?
Who collects teeth? What do you want from him?
Interesting.
It's teeth.
Let's see. Something that I currently. So wait, consistency? You mean like? Wait, not the videos.
I mean, like editing shit and generally like doing that. Like
Hmm.
ASMR things have been like fairly consistent. I still need to get more consistent, mostly because of the fucking loop that I need to do it.
Mhm.
But generally, it's just like being consistent with that and with everything else is kind of the difficult part right now. But I'm doing it.
You're doing it, yeah.
I'm doing my best.
Mhm.
I'm doing my best.
I think it's definitely important that you keep trying.
Probably should have
Yeah.
not taken a nap today. Otherwise, I would have had my ASMR app and up.
Yeah, I think,
I woke up 30 minutes before I collab, by the way.
bro.
It was nothing I could do. It wasn't even me cooking. Like, what do you want from me?
Okay.
This would have happened anyway.
Never mind. Gonna run. Sorry. Bye. Take care, everyone. Okay. Take
See
care,
ya.
car. Damn.
But no, it's just like I don't know what you want from me.
I will say I do want to try and be more consistent as well whenever I can, because I have explained it as well in the beginning, or well, not in the beginning, like throughout the podcast, the fact that I have like my like general content and like the art content going on.
Fuck yeah. Let's all look for teeth with Hoot. How about that?
I'll go looking for teeth, which they're going teeth hunting.
I think that would be a fun time. Yeah.
Teeth hunting? What are we, the Tooth Fairy?
I feel like you could probably just do that. Honestly, that would not be that hard.
Okay.
Thank you, beloved. Good. Good.
Wait, what was I gonna say? All right.
This is the good part about being a flirty fucking VTuber. You'll have this kind of shit going on in your chat, and this is what I live for.
Oh, really? With the.
That's what I live for.
You can
I just
just.
find it fun.
That's okay. Yeah. Honestly, I don't think I have it in me to do that kind of stuff. Honestly, that you do. Not gonna lie.
I love it. It's a lot of woods around where you live. Yeah, exactly. No, Heart. We need human teeth. We need human teeth.
I guess you could also
We
say.
need to be able to like lose a tooth and dig around in my teeth box and just kind of like plop one in.
I guess I was gonna say like the wooden teeth, like they had it in the medieval times. I guess those are count as teeth, no?
No. Need actual teeth. Come on now.
Okay.
I need my teeth dipped in gold.
In gold, like solid gold,
yeah.
24K kind of gold.
Of course.
To add to your collection.
Maybe. At a random tooth shop in your suitcase one time was weird. You've got a fucking hex on you, is what you got.
I had a random tooth shown up in my suitcase. Oh, interesting. Good luck with the rest.
Good luck with the rest. You must go rest. All right, Tova.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining.
But yeah, no, you've got a hex on you, Heart. That's what that means. Holy shit! I would get like a fucking, I don't know. I'd get like a. I don't even know what I would get actually for that. Like a fucking hex bag for protection or some shit. Holy fuck, you're gonna be cursed with teeth. Tell me something you don't already know. Fair enough. Let's see. What do you not already know?
Wait, me? Who? Wait. I could my protection. Well, there you go.
Let's see. What do you not already know?
Wait, is it a general question you're asking, or?
I mean, I guess she said, "Tell me something I don't know."
Oh, I think
there's a material called aerogel, which is 99% air, and it's one of the strongest materials that we can create for the least amount of weight. That's pretty neat. Anyway, what's the next question, Ollie?
Let's see. Well, the only question I had left was a would you rather question. And it's funny that we just talked about consistency, because I wanted to ask if you would rather grow through consistency or stand out through creativity.
Wow. Damn. Really gonna put me on blast like this, huh?
Considering we're both like artists, and I thought, like, would you rather grow through
creativity?
Okay.
I think I would rather stand out through that, because creativity isn't something that I can make more of, but consistency is something I can get better at. And so, what if I'm both? I'm creative and consistent. Ultimate combo right there.
Yeah, I will say I was kind of in between with like 50-50 on that, because I was like, I would both would love to grow from like consistency, I guess, in most cases, with like the uploading and like keep producing as much content as I can, but also I guess the creative stuff with like hopefully with the art stuff in the future. I think that also, like, I think it would also be cool if at some point in the future, like, let's say I don't know, I've been going for 5 years as well at some point, and then people would be like, oh, it's the VTuber who does those kind of art stuff and kind of thing, because of like, I guess the content I've been producing around that.
And like that's good, but like, you can't really get better at that per se, but you can get better at being consistent. So that's what I pick.
Well, there you go.
It's being creative, because consistency is something that I can get better at myself. I don't need no god powers for that shit.
Honestly, me too, man. Me too.
I don't know. I feel like that's kind of like I would only really pick like genuine, like, I guess this is going into a little bit of goofy shit, but if somebody gave me like a literal, like, I will change reality for this kind of thing. If it's something I can do myself or something I can't, I'll always pick the thing I can't, because if I can do it myself, then I just lock the fuck in and do it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Can you give an example of how should I imagine this, or?
I mean, like, let's say, like, for this one as an example, if it's like, let's say somebody offered you the ability to like be perfectly consistent in your art or be able to create anything you think about like with your mind and just perfectly able to draw it.
Mm-hmm.
Consistency one is one I can work on, but like perfectly draw something from my head is something I can't really do,
Mm-hmm.
like ever, not really. So I just picked that one because consistency is something I can get better at.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just me.
Oh, of course, of course. Okay. Well,
That's what I pick.
mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think at least I have run out of all the questions that I have like written down here. So, well, I don't really have anything at the moment that I can really think of that I'm like interested to know more about.
You
Unless
just want to know about me, chat. Fuck. What's up?
wait, the like wait, does Chad maybe have something in mind that they like to know about Kaleth or me?
I have
I
no.
don't know.
Y'all can ask anything. Y'all can ask pretty much anything. I mean, obviously, if it's too fucking insane, then I'll just say that. But
There are what's the word for it?
there are limits, but not a lot of them.
There you go. But yeah, that's kind of where I am. Actually, something that I am thinking right now. Are there any projects or like activities that you have planned, like maybe sooner towards the future that
I
we
have
can
planned.
Can you maybe give a tease?
Can I now? That's a great question, actually.
I mean, you don't have to, of course, but like
a lot of the no. So a lot of the things that I'm working on are in such an early stage that there really isn't much I can give.
Mm-hmm.
There's one thing which I can tell you, which is I'll tell you about my planned content that I have.
Mm-hmm.
So I am planning to make a full. Essentially, when I have my model, I'm planning to have a speed paint and talk about the things that I've learned and the things that I think would be good for people to know. And talking about the good things and the difficult things about, you know, how I got there and all the things that can happen and being realistic about it and having like a full on like hyper realistic conversation about everything when I'm done with this and then showing off the model and being like, and this is the hard work of that. But there has been, you know, several things that are like this, and that. And, you know, and that's going to require a fair bit of editing. That's going to require a fair bit of like ball knowledge. Now I already got some ball knowledge, but not that kind. But it's going to be quite difficult, but I'm also really excited to work on that. And so currently I'm writing the script for that. And I am generally trying to think about how I would do that in the best way possible. But that's it. I'm not really able to share more than that because it's not more that I have. Other than that, it is generally I'm trying to get one ASMR out a week. I'm trying to get them on Fridays. But you know, sometimes you're just gonna have things and that's fine.
Actually,
and,
I am
yeah.
I'm now that you mentioned the ASMR again, I do want to know a bit more about the ASMR route of Kaleth. I think you have answered this already before, but if I'm correct, it was like a suggestion. Like people suggested like you should.
People just told me to do it, so I was like, fuck it, I'll do it.
You never really had like your own interest of trying it yourself, or?
Not really, no. I've listened to ASMR before, but I've never thought that I would be good at it or that people would enjoy it, and so I never did it.
Are you still an ASMR lover, or?
No, not really. I listen to it occasionally. I've been getting more into it now, but that's more for knowing what to do, and so I've been looking at like how people structure their videos and
like that.
a little bit of things like that. But it's not been the same as like. You know, I haven't really. I haven't really interacted with the scene too much, and I don't listen to ASMR for like the main reason as to why most people do, I suppose, which is for the like the comfort thing. But it's also because I like for me personally, like speaking with someone as an example is something that I enjoy far more, and like I also like, you know, if there's something which I'm currently like interested in, so like as an example, just been listening to fucking Pathfinder tutorials as of recently when I'm doing shit in the background, or like, I have this really weird thing, but I find it really fascinating, which is the Chinese social media situations that have happened and all the fucking drama. At that, I eat that shit like it's fucking gold. Like it's.
Oh, you like the
I don't know
drama?
why I consume that shit.
Okay.
I do. I don't know why, but I fucking consume that shit. It's probably just because it's so fucking like out of this world for me sometimes. Like it's genuinely insane.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't really interact with a lot of media outside of that. I watch anime as your normal VTuber does, but that shit I kind of have to lock into because I watch that shit subbed and I can't exactly read if I don't exactly look.
Mm.
Um,
Speaking of
so yeah.
anime, you do you do mention the fact that most of us do, and I would say that's fair. I will say when it comes to my own experience with anime, when I'm the type of person that if I watch anime, it's mostly just to watch like compilations of like random funny moments throughout different animes. Basically, I wouldn't say
Oh.
I'm like the biggest like series watcher. I think I'm in general. I'm really not a
Oh.
series watcher. Like I don't know why. Like,
I lock the fuck into series. I do not watch funny moments at all.
I think
I
if
consume Jujutsu Kaisen.
gotcha.
Anyone who knows me knows that.
I think if I've said this a couple of times, if I ever wanna like watch like an actual anime series like from like
Yeah.
all the seasons, it will probably be Konosuba, if you are familiar with that anime.
I tried to go through Konosuba. God, it got so fucking boring. Jesus.
Oh, okay. Because
I really it's really fun at the start, but it's the same shit every fucking episode. I feel now, of course, that's also just because I'm really goofy and I like my shit to have some substance. Dungeon Meshi is a good one. I fucking love Dungeon Meshi. Shit happens all the time in that show. I love it. The story is peak. The food is peak. God damn, the food make me so fucking hungry.
Oh my
Holy shit!
God.
If I watched that show, I'd be a fat
Dude,
ass.
I would
So much, man. Holy fuck!
speaking.
I've watched it once.
Okay, speaking of, I have seen this a couple of times where people would recreate like those really good looking anime dishes like in IRL, and I'm like,
No, I'm not gonna
oh.
recreate anime dishes as a chef. No, I'm not doing it. I wouldn't be able to.
How is the chef thing going on right now? Actually,
It's going great, actually. I really like it.
if you besides yeah.
I'm hesitant to reveal too much about my education, especially what's happening currently because
okay.
of like
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking dox myself.
No. You don't have to. I mean, just saying like it's going.
We've done some cooking, we've done some theory stuff, and it's going really well. So I'm really excited.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
But
and it's fun.
Yeah. Something that I also wanted to mention when we talked about the ASMR. I will say, I personally do. I guess like you said with like the relaxing part of ASMR, I still do that these days. I will say, not necessarily the relaxing part, but also like the cinematic part about it. Like, I know this creator in particularly who creates film production with ASMR. Like those kind of ASMRs, I'm like, oh, I'm here for it. Like,
That is a kind as well. Like for me personally, it's not what I go after. But it is really, really cool when people do that as well. It's just the kind of niche you want to go for, right? Like some people, the way that I do it, because I got very inspired by this creator who she basically only uses her voice to do things. There is not a lot of other things. And I that's just what I like. And it's what I like. It's the thing that I guess found ASMR through. I don't
Mhm.
even remember what the creator's called, by the way, which fucking sucks. But
Okay.
because it was so long ago, I just remembered the style, and I was like, that seems relatively easy. You need good audio for that, which thankfully I have. And your voice needs to be at least okay, passable, which mine is,
I
thankfully.
think definitely for the
And
content, the kind of ASMR that you do right now, I think definitely your voice is made like fitted for that. I mean, who knows? Maybe if you ever had like, actually, that's also a question. Because people suggested that you should do ASMR, but they also like immediately like suggested what kind of ASMR, or was it something that you generally like?
not really. No, they didn't. The reason why I picked Yandere ASMR to like I guess specialize in is just because I think I mean, okay, there are two reasons. There's the haha funny reason, but then there's the like good reason.
Mm-hmm.
The haha funny reason is because people fucking thirst for male Yandere ASMR.
Ah,
They just do.
yes, yes.
Um But then the actual reason is just because I think that's just what my voice and cadence fits better. I
Mm-hmm.
do not believe that I'd be able to do well in like other kinds of. I mean, I could probably do other kinds, but it wouldn't be the same.
Mm-hmm.
I think the same amount of production quality in it.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Have you?
It's also just the way, like especially when God, how do when I exaggerate my voice, it tends to go either deeper or stay the same amount of like cadence, but it just gets more like lower.
Mm-hmm.
And so I can't do anything about it. Like if I try to do a fucking full on soft boy ASMR, I don't think it would go so well.
Yeah.
I could try it, like, but I don't think it would go so well.
I will say, because I'm familiar with like a couple of other like genres, but what other genre would if you either like had the
I mean,
interest for it, but
there's what I do, which is like roleplay ASMR, but then there's ASMR with like reading things or like describing games, or there's generally like ASMR-ish content, which is like
mm-hmm.
if you like go through something and then you just have like a soothing voice and you keep the fucking audio of the thing low, or like the people who like play games in that kind of way too, like that's also a thing. So like you just pick your
Yeah.
shit.
Curious, have you ever thought of doing ASMR streams, or would you say you
I've
prefer to?
not. I don't know if people would like it.
Okay, because I understand that you would maybe, I don't know, like to separate both the ASMR from like your general streams, but considering
No, I don't care about that.
okay, because I have
No.
because I have looked at your
What's up?
content sometimes, and then I noticed that you would like mention like I'm also on Twitch, and I'm like, okay, would
Yeah.
you maybe like, I don't know, have like the suggestion that either you decide that, or maybe chat
I
ever want to have like an ASMR stream
I
going
could.
on?
I could do like a fucking ASMR toggle or something, but
See, that was that.
I think it's more
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more the fact that like for me it would be I wouldn't know what to do because I don't do ASMR in the way that a lot of people who do it in like in
Mm-hmm.
stream it do, which is they generally they have the little like mic and they do the things. I
Ah,
don't do that.
yes. I know another
Yeah.
creator who is also like doing ASMR streams, but and in this case
Yeah.
she would have like, of course, like the specific mic for that with like the ears or whatever it's called, and then have like the echoing sounds, or like those, like, I guess you just described with like those random sounds to just have like the ASMR aesthetic. The
Yeah.
That could be a thing, yes, but maybe for you,
I could.
I like just having a toggle. I think because you have like the the British toggle as well already.
Mm,
But
I have the British accent, yes.
yes, exactly.
I find it really funny that people genuinely, because I've had people who are genuinely like questioning, like, how the fuck do you do that? And I'm like,
The British
what the
accent.
fuck are you talking about?
The British accent.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. Well, I can do that, but it's not that hard,
I mean,
right?
it's not. It's not exactly that hard. It's just you have to know how to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but it's also I think it's helped by the fact that I also didn't grow up in an English speaking country, so like it's very easy for me to do it because of that. I don't really have a set accent.
Okay.
I think if you grow up with all like it's kind of like if I asked you right now to like speak in Dutch but in another fucking accent than you normally do, I think it would just be quite difficult for you.
Speaking Dutch in a different accent.
Yeah.
Oof.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like,
think
because you have your accent, obviously, and then if I was like, okay, so you're from the fucking northern part, nah, all the way south, bitch. Speak. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it's more difficult, because of the fact that you can't understand your own accent to that degree because of it's just the natural way you speak. And yeah,
Oh, there you go.
for me that's kind of how it goes. Like, I can't really shift mine in Swedish as an example. So. Yeah, and I have a fucking terrible accent in Swedish. Well, not terrible, but
you prefer your like English more than your.
If you were if you were to like compare my Swedish to like let's say to like America because it's easiest, I would be like a Southern. That's kind
I
of
feel like there would be a huge difference if I mean I'm not used to other stuff, but I feel like there would be a difference between the two. I don't know.
Well, it's like what do you mean actually?
Like if I would hear like a audio clip of your just like your general English speaking, and then without telling it was you, and then hearing like the Swedish version, I'm like,
My Swedish? I could just do that too. That's not like difficult or anything, but
okay.
For me it's mainly the thing of like why the fuck would I do that?
Fair. Something that I also thought about, like another question, more back to VTuber related stuff. Because you still have like
Yeah.
are working on like the whole, like in this case the model, but have you also thought about perhaps a lore video?
I've thought about it, but it's super expensive.
Has there been already like
It's incredibly expensive. It's incredibly expensive to do one. It's incredibly difficult as well, and there's so much editing that goes into it that I would want my skills to be better before I even attempt it.
True, but I guess it also depends how far you want to go with the lore video, you know?
I would have to be satisfied. I could not do it if I wouldn't be like fully fucking like
Mm,
that's just my own.
yeah, of course. Uh, do you
Definitely
perhaps
not filling up like my 5th cup of coffee for the day or nothing. Anyway, what's up?
um no, what I was gonna ask, do you perhaps already have like either a concept or like, I don't know, a storyboard already in mind of how you want to have your
I have
lore?
8 pages of lore.
Okay, so you have already basically like the idea.
I have my lore fully written out. Don't you worry about that one.
Okay, so the idea is there, but just not the execution, not already.
The execution is just gonna be difficult. That's pretty
Mhm.
much it. Because of like the way that it works and everything like that. It's yeah.
Yeah, I will.
But it'll be
Yeah.
there eventually.
Yeah, it will be there, of course. I think for me, because you know, I have talked about this to you before. I have my, like, I have written down the whole lore as well. I even had like the whole. I think the audio segment was there already with like the voice acting lines as well. It was just the visual part that I was really stuck on. Like, how do I actually want to make this look? Because it can go different routes basically. And then I remember I asked our friend Sil for advice, like based on like what you know about like the whole branding and like the story behind Ollie and whatsoever. Like, can you maybe like give me some like inspiration, like themes or like kind of genres that could work for me? And then considering my character is all about like the theatrical, like the performance aesthetic, he gave me the idea to do something with like um those like Chinese shadow puppeteering, if you know what I mean. Yeah,
I do.
and with like this the figures and like the sticks, and I was like, interesting. So
You can do that, but like again, that's gonna be difficult. And you're gonna have to
I
find a
think
way to do that yourself.
I think
So
this.
like, but
Yeah,
I would heavily recommend it if it's something that you enjoy.
I think
I think
it's
it's just realistically, it's
mhm.
gonna be a little harder
No,
because
no, that
you're
yeah.
probably gonna be the first one to do it.
Yeah, that's also one of the things. Like, it definitely has its potential, but like you said, it will take time. Like,
Yeah,
especially if you.
it'll take time. It'll be difficult, but it's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm. Of course, and I honestly, if I see the whole picture together with like the visual and then like the audio, the sound effects, the voice acting, and then oh, that would be so cool. But it's
Yeah,
the thing in progress, and at some point
exactly,
it will happen. It's just not immediately the thing.
and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
that's fine. And I
until
think
the
that's the most important thing.
until then,
Like
there's
keeping
just
in
a sheet.
mind, yeah, but keeping in mind that like it's gonna take time to get everything ready for anything, and it's gonna take
Mm-hmm.
time to get good at the things you want to get good at,
Of
and that's
course,
fine.
like
And being
mhm,
satisfied with the process is the most important part.
true. I think it's good to have lots of ideas, but also to be aware that a lot of these projects will take time. Like even the current
Yes.
like for like the art stuff, I was thinking of doing like when it comes to the video making, I was thinking to produce videos just to complete one project before going on with the next one.
Yeah.
Because I have like two other projects already in mind that I want to do in the future, but God knows when I will be
Yeah.
working on that. But at least the ideas are
The
there.
I would say I'd say it's fine to split your attention on things
Mm-hmm.
because you're still trying to like if you're doing it in a way where you're just making sure that you're able to continue working on things, then I mean it's better to work 5 minutes on something which is not your main project
Mm-hmm.
than nothing on your main project. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because at least then you're doing something. So like it's not like you're fucking giving up on your main project just because of that. So I think it's still important to like keep in mind. I don't think you need to like obviously you don't need to stress about it too much, you know.
No, no,
But
no, definitely not. But I think it's also a good thing to switch now and then because I feel like it's
of
it's
course,
it's that thing that I said with like having waves of interest. I feel like I I'm the type of person that likes to have variety in their tasks. Like let's say for a couple of days I would work on like the art stuff, and then the next 2 days would be like working on stuff that is more like for the general, like general highlights or whatever.
yeah,
Just to have like a switch now, like you said, a switch now and then.
yeah. Be a switch.
Be a switch. There you go.
Be a switch. That's honestly that's fucking highlight of this stream. Be a switch, boys and girls. Both important for both.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But
Well,
that's yeah.
I'll say first of all, thank you. This has been a very lovely interview
Yes,
because I
thank
think
you.
we've gotten through all the questions, right?
I think we've been through all of it, at least, yeah. Unless,
Yeah.
of course, Chad has something to mention. But I will say we've did a pretty decent episode
We've gone
again.
through a lot.
We sure
Yeah.
have. We sure have. And I'm glad.
And I'll say I don't have any questions. I think genuinely you have answered and asked everything that I could think to ask.
Mm-hmm.
You have a very wide amount of questions, an array of questions here that I don't think I'd be able to come up with all of these if I
Well,
had
I'm
to
glad.
just like
Well, I'm
sit and
glad
ask
that
you
that's the
things. So I'm
case.
I'm
Yeah.
really happy. Yeah,
Yay! That's great to hear, and I hope you had a pleasant time with me nonetheless.
I did. I had fun.
Because I don't think we have like a lot of opportunities to just have like these kind of
No,
interactions. It's mostly with other
it's
people.
difficult.
Yeah,
It's difficult. It's also we also have like personal lives and things that we
true.
do, and then there's a thing of like as well, you kind of do need your personal time and
Oh
everything like
yeah,
that. So shit gets hard.
it does. But I will say, just keeping like the important breaks in between, and of course, I think it's definitely a good thing that you still have the ambition and passion to keep going, even if it does take time. But not taking breaks is probably an unhealthy thing to do. Like, keep working is also not.
For sure. You
Yeah.
gotta make sure you take it. Like, even if you're not used to it, taking breaks is just, it's something that's useful because of the fact that, like, it's useful for many reasons, but the main
Mhm.
thing is just for your mental health. It's always good, and I would heavily recommend it to everyone. Just
Yeah.
make sure to take your breaks and be happy.
Yeah, honestly, that's something that I have to work on as well. But we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah. We'll get there. You'll be fine.
Exactly. We'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Okay. But I think this is like a good
Yes.
point to call it a day.
I think so as well.
So speaking of rating, let me see real
Yes.
quick, because I'm assuming that we'll have like the
I
recommendation.
have one who I have a friend right now who's alive who I could raid very easily.
Okay, wait.
I can give you her things if you want it.
Let me see real quick, because I'm also looking through like the list of
Yeah.
people that I'm also following, but I wouldn't say they're like really people. Wait, can you send me the one you want to rate?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Have I seen this person by any chance when in the past when you rated them?
I have rated them before. I do not know if you've seen them.
VT Sweets. I don't think I have heard of that creator.
I played a horror game with her a while back, and it was a lot of fun.
The one with the blue and pink hair. Oh wait, I think I've seen her once before on a raid that you did with her. Yeah. That you rated the channel. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can. But
she is very fun. She
Mhm.
is very kind. Be sweet to her, chat.
Well, a follow-up question: can we rate her at the same time, or?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Then.
We can indeed.
Okay. Let me just type my
We
message as well. Then.
Of course.
There you go.
Of course. All right then. Then I'm going to start my raid to her. And
Okay.
Thank you once again, Ollie. It's been great.
Of course. Thank you
I'm
for
very thankful
joining.
that-
I had a lovely time.
I did too.
Okay. Well, chat, I hope you
All right.
enjoyed our time as well.
It's been great.
And we'll see each other. Well, I guess for me, when it comes to streaming, you either see me post a schedule or like, well, keep up to date with whatever I post. But with that said,
Y'all will see me on Sunday, baby. I'm gonna be annoying once again.
on Sunday, there you go. But I guess for me, it's gonna be next
I-
Thursday, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hell
let me
yeah.
see.
All right.
Okay.
See you, chat.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.